Why? No, I get why we don't. I was sending Karina.
Is this a question about the podcast that we can answer it on live?
Yeah, we can talk about it on live. It was just about like we should record like when we're like lit, not lit, but like drinking. Because we're more talkative.
Because I realized other podcasts have tried that structure before.
Not to say like we promote drinking,
and then that means no.
But just like be lit.
I don't care about being an example.
Because we're more talkative when we're lit, so it's like
we are.
I mean, maybe you guys could use alcohol to ease up.
Yeah. Someone suggested what you said. Like someone has suggested that to me. My cousin has suggested that to me. It's like, yo, you should like drink before just to loosen up so you can talk more. And like,
I definitely don't need it.
Obviously not. But I feel like we would. We definitely.
Damn, my whole dick out. Hold on. Hey yo, come on, bro.
Yo, you say that shit. I look at it. I just want to see. I want to see a pee, baby.
Let me see the print.
Bam.
Okay.
It's not really a print. It's just a bulge. I'm not blessed with a. I'm not.
You got big
like,
balls.
It's not. I'm not blessed with a print.
Yo,
I'm blessed with the bulge. I feel like there's bulge penises and then there's print.
Yeah.
Print is a long dick.
you only see a bulge when you have.
I got the bulge. Nah, but then you see the print when it's a long dick. Yeah.
Sweatpants.
Yeah.
Gray.
Yeah.
Sesame.
I've never seen a print in my life.
Same.
Have you seen a print?
Yes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Who? Where?
It was a stranger.
First of all, I'm
train?
not expecting her to know exactly whose
was a
print she's
stranger.
On the train?
Just a person.
Where? When?
I don't
Where
remember.
were you?
I don't remember.
Set it to, like, bring us there.
If yeah, paint the scenario.
It was probably the train.
Bring us there. Okay, so
paint the scenario.
we're at the train.
It was probably the train. And
You're on the
then
train, you're
The guy was sitting. He was like this, and then you
Should-
see it, and I was like, "Wow, amazing, good for you, sir." And then that's it.
Is that how you just feel about that?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to speak for all women here.
Oh, well, because I'm kind of like half gay, so I'm just like, no.
Yeah, you better.
You can still speak for women.
In fact, you just widen your spectrum.
Half gay. Wait, hold up.
I didn't say that.
That's not how that works.
First of all, I never
I caught that. I'm like, what?
I never even let her say that she's gay. She's kind of barely.
He's a gay?
You're like barely bisexual.
Wow, that's crazy.
Welcome to Too Much Into the Podcast, guys.
Nah, say the spiel. Say it. Come on, let's
Nah,
go.
bro, you know
the
that.
spiel.
I don't know the pod. I honestly don't know the spiel.
He wasn't
about it.
here for the spiel.
What do you think the spiel is?
Welcome to Too Much Into the Podcast, where you get your daily dose of too much internet.
It's definitely not it.
And
That's our spiel?
It's
you always say this. I don't
Welcome
even know.
to-
My dad
Much
came up with that in a
Internet Podcast,
cab on our way somewhere.
where you
Yeah.
get something.
Now you're bouncing off of me. That's not what it was at all.
It's definitely not.
It's
they
a
don't
lot.
know what it is.
Because
This is why we're
you're the mastermind.
You're supposed to save that for later. I was wondering about if we should say that and don't say what it is if they didn't catch it the first time. That means we have to go backwards a little bit for whoever is dedicated. Nobody.
We have a couple of people that's dedicated. What do you mean?
All right, go. Ready?
Lorena,
All right, ready?
Travis.
All right, ready?
Travis Scott? Yo,
No, I wish. Travis, when we were playing COD, he was like,
Cock?
COD is, by the way, is not the fish. We're not talking about the fish. We're talking about Call of
Godfish?
Duty. Call of Duty. COD.
Cod. The
Call of
fish?
Duty. No, like,
The game.
I just sent the fish.
It's not the fish.
The game.
The game.
The game. He was like, yeah, like I comment on every single episode.
He comes on every single episode?
Yeah, but then he also comments afterwards.
Comments.
Yeah, he comments on every single episode, and he just says something. And apparently, we made fun of him one time, Karina.
Did
There's an episode that was just
Doing
us
what?
because he wasn't there.
But
I wasn't there?
I was making fun of the fact that some people like that. Some people act like they're better than other people because they took French before.
you mean me?
Yeah,
Oh, you took French? I
did.
took French. I don't act like I'm better than other people.
but you probably took only one class of French.
I took a whole semester.
But you also probably got that's one class of French.
I took 2 semesters, but that second semester.
You just said you took one.
No,
Which
wait.
one is it?
What's
it's,
the
it's 2.
What was
It's
the French?
honestly 2, but like the second one, it was pretty much non-existent because I was like,
Did you fail it?
I wasn't present because of things that
So
happened.
this is why he's
That's
not like that. When you take a year of French, that's different.
I mean,
Then you think you're so. What's the word?
It's just like-
semester.
What's the word, Karina? When you
I
think
was
you're so much
pledging.
better in French?
So much better in French.
There's no that you know the word.
See, and then they think they're better than people.
That's crazy.
What is it?
Pretentious.
Pretentious?
That's not
it's
French.
French.
Pretentious. What?
Pento-
Cannoli.
There you go.
That's Italian.
I
Wow.
took that too. So
Did you take Italian?
I did.
But you only took like one semester?
I took I took 2 years of Latin, 1 year of Italian, and a semester of French.
So you were
Latin, Italian, and French.
so not only
Were you going
I'm
through it?
educated.
You were going through it.
This was in high school. What do you mean?
Oh, hey, Ursula be out here.
not really.
I only took Spanish. And
Yeah, I only took Spanish too.
So they out
No,
here.
really, I really only took Spanish. I didn't take 3.
That's what's up. You learning.
I think I took the Regents.
You passed? That's crazy.
I mean, yeah,
I
no, I
passed-
definitely passed the Regents. That shit's not hard, bro.
Word.
You're Latino.
yeah, the U.S. education system is just failing us.
I know.
You know what's crazy about that?
What?
Saying that you're Latino. I'm Latino too, right? Will you say that you're more Latino?
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I'm
Latino.
gonna get to it.
We'll get to it.
So,
By definition.
would you call yourself more Latino than me?
Then what?
Than me?
More Latino than you?
Like,
Who's more Latino?
I don't
you or
even.
Hector?
I've never looked at like a fellow like
Latino and be like,
Latino
oh, more
person
than
and be like,
you know,
you.
well,
I-
Spanish is what people will. I would probably say Spanish, honestly. Like just in.
Are we starting the episode?
Yes, we're been started.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to the last episode of Too Much Internet Podcast. Your last fix of your week. What is it?
Whoa.
Dad, you don't even know. That's
Why?
crazy.
Your last fix
Why
of
are you letting the people know?
your weekly fix of your exchange
Your weekly fix.
I can't remember. We're a little lit. If you can't tell by the red cups.
Red cup.
Your weekly fix for your strange
daily
week.
fix of strange addiction.
Yeah, your weekly fix for your strange internet addiction. But that's a joke because this is the last episode.
Internet
Yeah,
addiction.
yeah, we're calling
weekly
it quits.
and last.
Yeah, Karina said she hates us, and so we're calling it. No, it's
I
also
told you it was temporary, guys.
yeah. She did say it was temporary.
Damn.
You did.
So we're ending because of Karina?
No, it's not Karina's. Like, there's no one's fault. It's just that we're all too busy to do stuff.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we're gonna call it quits. Not really call it quits.
Damn, why you gotta say it like
Hiatus.
Okay, you see, I want to say hiatus, but I don't want to lie. Hiatus means we have like plans to come back, but we don't have plans.
We're like
There's no
My
real-
Chemical Romance, you know? We're just like
Yeah.
that? No,
We're taking
because
a
My
hiatus.
Chemical Romance has like an actual structure, you know, like not structure. Not that we don't have a structure, but
we have a structure.
but it's like My Chemical Romance is a thing, right? I feel like it's not that we're gonna like stop and not come back. I feel like we're gonna come back with something different.
Sorry, I wanted to pretend I was offended about the fact that we have no structure, but it's the truth.
We had a structure like for a
no,
minute.
we have a
We can
sort of
come back
structure.
if we wanted to. What are we, your podcast?
We'll come back at a different time if it calls for, you know, life takes us
Once we're
different roads.
successful and we're bored, we'll
That's
come back.
crazy.
Is that what you think it is?
Yeah.
You'll have like a successful dog business.
Yeah.
And then you have more to talk about.
Facts.
I'll be working more in media and shit.
Yeah.
Hector.
And then you'll be bored.
Hector will be Hector.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hector what?
Hector will be Hector.
You know.
Yeah.
Hector.
I'll be Hectoring out
Hector
here.
will be America's Best Dance Crew.
Yo, you know.
But
He's
it's the
the judge
future, so there's
on-
just 5 clones of you.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I like that.
Doing the same dance. You guys would be so synced because you guys do the same thing.
I legit do the same. Like once I'm like,
You know
so,
what's
like,
gonna be funny to me?
I'm at that point where I'm lit. Like I just do the same moves.
But there's nothing wrong.
it
I don't-
works.
Okay, so whenever
works?
Hector gets
It works,
lit, right?
yeah.
He'll dance like crazy.
Thanks.
But he doesn't. He also doesn't need like alcohol like that, right? And but shout out to Dave, by the way. Dave is here.
Yo, that ass.
engineering
We
for-
want like how
Yeah.
long have we been going for? We haven't even introduced.
Well, why
Dave.
don't you ask Dave? He's the one that's.
How long have we been going for, Dave?
Dave doesn't really like to. He
Said
doesn't.
enough.
Yeah, Dave,
that
Dave
jingle
is
of the
doing
cup.
what he's doing, and that is what Dave wants to do. So I respect that.
Yeah.
But if you were to flash the time in your hands, like how many minutes have we been going? 10 minutes.
Okay, not
Damn,
that
we've been
bad.
going on for 10 minutes. Fuck.
Damn. Well, we have Dave. He's there.
Well, yeah. What was? Oh, yeah. So it's like he'll get lit as fuck, and I'm sure we said this in previous episodes before. He'll get lit as fuck, and it's like he'll start dancing, and he'll do the same dance move.
Everyone's doing
But
that.
because but when you do something so many times, you know how to just kind of do it better and better,
It works.
and then it works, and then everyone's like, "Yo, look at this guy dancing in the middle of the dance floor with an afro." Is what they say. I found this one video. I was looking through my like stories, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is when you were Afro Hector. When you still had like a fro
Before I had a
before it started
before it
drooping
dropped.
down.
Yeah.
And then drooping. I guess drooping is a bad word, but before it started going down. Yeah, but it was still Afro Hector.
Before I had hang time.
But I feel like you still kill it though. But the thing that's funny to me personally is that I feel like we're gonna come back from quarantine and everything Because quarantine's over, in my opinion.
We were talking about them when you were in the bathroom. Like,
Yes,
are
when
we
you were in the
still in
bathroom?
quarantine?
We're not in quarantine. We just have a curfew.
Nah.
We have a curfew.
I mean, because like restaurants close at 11.
Curfew means everything can happen before this time. A lot of things still can't happen before.
There's restrictions then.
So we're still in quarantine.
Not
There's still a
quarantine.
pandemic going on.
Definitely.
We're handling it
Florida.
a little bit better. Nah, this ain't a Florida thing no more. You know what? It's like in the beginning of the thing. In the beginning of this whole thing, I'm like, oh yeah, Florida.
Yeah, Florida
Right?
wild.
But now it's like now
Texas?
The South.
it's Texas. I don't know how Texas is doing.
To do terrible.
But
they
it's
have
the
no
South.
mask mandate.
The governor was like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
no
you're
mask.
good. Just do whatever you want.
Do what
Yeah.
you want.
He was like, no masks, no restrictions.
Georgia's been
No
about
curfew.
to.
Clubs are open. Do what you want.
Italy shut down again recently because Europe was like getting higher cases of
What's going on?
COVID.
Because the UK
And so they
has
were like, we're not doing this again.
they found a new strain in the
Mi
UK.
basta. We don't want to do this again.
So you just associate Europe with Italians.
No, Italy
With the
went back
pasta.
into shutting down
Oh.
because Europe had higher cases of COVID.
Oh.
My problem isn't me being racist.
I just
about
don't
Italians.
listen. I just
it's
don't
that you don't listen. That's the bigger
I heard
problem.
Europe and I just
And this
went
is
with
why
it.
we're ending the podcast. No,
Nobody listens.
no one wants to listen here.
It's you guys.
And then if I give
I'm
Hector
kidding.
headphones, he starts whispering. Yo, before we started, I was like, yo, should I put headphones on everybody? I was like, never mind. This guy, he's gonna be like, I think
What are you saying?
Dave knows what I'm saying. I think
But the audience don't know what you're saying.
they hear me. I'm like right here.
You don't know that.
I'm right here.
So if I'm whispering, because when I would whisper and I would edit that, like I would listen to the audio, I would not sound that well. It would be really, really.
I can't hear you right now. Karina's talking.
Let's move on, guys.
Anyways,
Moving off that topic.
yeah. So we're not. I don't
So
think.
who's more Latino?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's how we got there, huh? Yeah. That's legit how we got there.
Who's
Yeah.
more Latino, Hector or Eddin?
Is that a question you got? We asked people questions and only like 3 of y'all.
Oh
said
no,
something.
it's not.
Oh.
It's not. That's what he'd asked.
I never
asked this
look
right
at
now.
what does being more Latino mean? Is it saying more Latino instead of more Latino?
No, it's more like just embracing the culture more and like speaking, like actually
Their
knowing
culture?
Spanish or like
See, but that I don't think that makes you more Latino.
I would say
Knowing more Spanish than somebody else?
like just like having the Spanish culture around you more, like embracing that and I guess projecting that out makes you more Latino. I don't. What I'm saying right now doesn't really
it makes sense in sense of your argument. I get what you mean.
I'm not really for
I
that. I
just-
just like in terms.
I
of
would
the
just
argument.
disagree because I don't think someone has to speak more Spanish
No.
or listen to more music or something to be more Latino.
because you're
But I
Latino
understand
regardless.
where someone is like exactly because I understand where someone probably didn't get as much exposure or they were more Americanized. But I would still give them their flowers of like, oh, but you're Latino.
You're still Latino, of
yeah.
course.
Does it mean they're better or worse than somebody else? No.
No.
That being said, it's Karina.
100%.
She's the more Latino one.
Hey.
Yeah.
If we were to go by that argument, quote unquote, yeah, she speaks way more Spanish than both of us.
No.
Than both of us?
Maybe not.
You speak more Spanish than both of us? She's literally with her mother. Well, you don't speak. I'm surprised you don't speak Spanish. To
My
Haki.
parents don't speak Spanish. Don't speak English. So I speak Spanish with them all the time.
Her
Oh,
mom
she-
definitely don't speak English.
You're right.
No offense.
I mean, she do. She's a waitress. She kind of have to. But
Okay, let's go down.
But you don't
that path.
speak
Why does that make her speak more English?
because you have to communicate with the
She has to
customers.
communicate with the customer.
Hello.
Don't make me go there.
Go there.
What she gotta say?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I want to. Nah, I want to.
You're being
Nah, I wanna hear this.
disrespectful.
That's not disrespectful. Because I'm not saying that she can't speak English. I'm just saying. Now I'm curious.
Like, what would you like?
What did you just say?
Where's my tip?
I thought I heard that too.
Most important
I was
question
like,
of them all.
I was like, did Karina just say tip?
Where's my tip?
See, now I'm disrespectful, right? But if Karina's mom wants to ask what the tip is in English, then she deserves it.
You're right.
Tip.
I still think it's Karina.
Why?
She speaks more Spanish than both of us, right?
Hola.
In terms of that.
Oh,
Orale. You would have been off saying orale.
Árale.
Did you say orale?
She said ole.
Hola.
Oh, hola. Oh, I heard ole.
Orale would
That's like
better.
Spanish. That's not like
Ole is like generic.
Español.
Spanish.
It's
Colonizer Spanish.
Fuck the oppressor. Yo.
I've recently made a thing where it's like when people are like, "Oh, you're Hispanic," I'm like, "No, I'm Latino."
Latino.
Yeah, I'll do that, and it doesn't like bother me. But like if I hear someone say that, just a little touch
Hold
is
up.
like ah. But then I'm like, who am I to be offended by Hispanic?
You're a Latino.
I don't give a
fuck
fuck.
that. Nah, fuck the oppressor.
Yeah. That's where it is. It's like I understand. It's like, oh yeah, when you say Hispanic, you're more so
Spanish.
But
Colonizer.
let's be real here with Delgadillo, especially Ramirez, and especially Martinez.
Dad, can you say that any more
Can you say
English?
that one more time.
Ramirez, come on.
Where's my wife?
Ramirez.
I just said she's the more Latino
I know,
one.
but you said it mad English. Mad
Ramirez would be the more English.
I remember you said like there was no Latino vibe in it.
Flavor.
Sabor.
Yeah.
Sazon.
No, see, that's a lot. That's just called high blood pressure.
Remember Goya? That was a thing, right?
That's still
Yo, fuck Goya.
Why y'all? Hey yo.
I like how we're deviating.
Nobody.
No, like the whole
There's no
podcast is deviating.
This is
we
yo,
should just change the whole thing to just like, yo, your weekly
Or we should
dose
just
of
stop.
deviating.
It's just a stream of consciousness.
No, we're
just
just
stop.
stopping, but it's like, you
Or
know,
we
the
should
whole
just
shit is
stop it.
deviating.
This whole podcast was deviating.
All 1-2 years that we did it.
We're like one
years?
almost
Like a
it's
year and a
almost 2
half.
years. I'm not gonna lie. I was
June, right?
So when we were talking about like stopping, I was like, all right, maybe I should see if we could get to 2 years. And then I was like, nah.
Not happening.
I was like, nah, I think we should just cut it. Nothing.
It is what it is.
I had to be realistic about it. I'm like, that'd be cool.
There's a lot going on with you. So it's like,
Yeah, like I have a lot of shit to do. And it's like, then we gotta edit it, and then we gotta do all this
there's a lot.
stuff.
It's like, you know, the work
Podcasting. Oh,
behind,
that's why I wanted to go.
work
To. Okay.
behind it is not that easy. Is it?
I want to end that Latino conversation somewhere, somehow.
Fuck the oppressors. That's what it is.
I'm the most Latino out of all of them.
Yeah, I think so. I still think so.
That's like the
Hey, yo,
third.
Dave is still wearing headphones. You can't be burping like that, bro.
That's the third burp.
Why are you doing this?
Like, no, Karina's lit. You made a
just
Chuck
like, I
3. What is this?
This is my third one.
This is your third. You're halfway through
Would
the
you like
third.
another Guinness? I would dead ass step out just to give you another Guinness.
Eat good, bro.
You really don't want to say anything.
Goody.
That is
Why
interesting.
not?
What if
That's
someone?
interesting. Yeah.
Okay, first of all,
we're gonna go and focus on you now.
yeah, right. This is all about Dave now.
Tell us your life
episode
story.
is called Dave. We should just do that, and we're not even gonna mention that this is the last episode.
That's
it's gonna
crazy.
be just Dave.
I mean,
I'm so dead ass.
I wanted
even
to
though
s-
his name is. I mean, I don't even know if you care if I say your full name.
No, don't do
No.
that.
He's like, no.
I wanted to title it "Too Much Fun." I felt we were gonna have fun on this episode. I was gonna title it "Too Much Fun."
I'm glad we're ending. Too much fun.
No?
I was gonna be corny and be like, we're not saying goodbye.
That's corny, bro.
We're saying later. Skater.
Gator.
Well, all right, we're just gonna leave Dave alone.
Oh yeah, we're gonna leave Dave alone. But really quick, shout out to WTF Media Studios.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. The moment there's a podcast studio we can utilize, we're
We're
gonna
there.
stop. We're like, this is it for us.
We're here, baby.
This is too much.
Oh, baby. Too much.
This is the funniest thing.
Take it.
Are you dead ass?
I'm sorry. Go on.
We could have made too much merch, yo. Too much Hector, too much Eddin, too much Karina.
Yeah.
It could have been. There, I'm sure we have some sort of thing.
There's a lot to market
We
here.
have like shirts and
Ideas. Like.
no,
This
we got
podcast is
shirts.
still gonna live somewhere. So I switched.
It's gonna live
Shout out
in
to
the
all the
cloud.
podcast people who probably listen to the shit. But I switched from SoundCloud to Anchor, so
Did
now
you?
we don't have to pay to do SoundCloud.
Oh, so it'll
It'll
live,
be
like-
there.
it'll
When
live
did
there?
you?
Today, this is why
Oh.
I texted you and I was like, Hector, hit me up because I wanted to figure out how to put our link to Google Podcasts, and then I figured it out because I'm a boss bitch.
Your boss has bitch.
I'm a boss ass bitch.
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 I don't need no man.
Bitch.
That.
Yeah.
I'm the man.
Nah,
That's what he are.
I was gonna ask Karina. But, you know,
What
if
are
you're
we?
the man, I'm the hermaphrodite. Is that a bad term now?
I don't know.
Can you not say hermaphrodite anymore?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's a scientific term.
Yeah.
Is it derogatory?
Karina.
Is it Is it derogatory?
No, it's not derogatory.
Dave.
No.
No.
He's at the computer.
Yeah, but she has her phone.
Oh,
I don't need Dave doing more. Dave is doing what he's doing, and Dave was just kind enough
We
to join
appreciate
us.
you, baby.
Yeah, we're joking with Dave. That's where my happiness lies. Me and Dave were
Just
and
the fact
Hector,
that just the fact that we
we were cleaning up cables here because the cables were.
Oh, thanks for
crazy.
including me in that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you helped out. I mean, I'm so much happier knowing how we fixed the. Dave literally has to look to the left of the mixer, and then 3 things go up, and that's it.
Okay, so
He doesn't have to go 1, 2, and 8 open.
Yeah, that's wild.
I know there's no 8, but it felt like that. It felt like I had to look a whole right. But I'm sorry. Yes, hermaphrodite.
yes, so apparently to Wikipedia, it's a little bit stigmatizing. So you would use the word intersex.
Are you dead ass? So it means the same thing.
It's just because like
to like you wouldn't be like, oh, you're a hermaphrodite. You'd be like, oh, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm a hermaphrodite. I'd be like, oh, I'm intersex because I have.
it's a
Fair.
more
As much as I want to be like a dickhead about it and be like, well, it means the same thing. I get it. It's really just taking ownership of the origin and understanding where it roots from, and just be like, we could change it.
Right.
It'd be better. Yeah.
So intersex.
cool. Intersect.
Well, that was boring.
At least you came out knowing something.
Yeah,
from
you
this
learned.
episode.
You learned.
Hey,
That's the word
you know
of
how
the
many
week.
times we had a meeting to figure that out for y'all? A lot. You know how many times it worked? Never.
None.
All right, it worked.
We have like a couple episodes where people learn something.
It
What
worked,
do you mean?
yeah.
Like what?
Like the dark web.
Okay, what about it?
It's dark.
And?
That was a good episode.
Webby.
And Webby. Dark and Webby.
It's dark and webby.
Wait, dude,
What
so,
else?
so we answered the whole Latino thing, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Me.
yeah.
It's you, yeah.
I kind of have to pee.
You were a little combative. No.
No, we
You
asked this
fight
question before we
pee
started.
now.
If you want me to drink more, I have to pee.
No, we asked you.
That was like 20 minutes.
Like,
Dave, how many minutes ago was that?
That was like 20 minutes ago.
3. 30 minutes ago.
Dave doesn't even want to laugh, bro. He thinks
That's
his laugh is going to be
crazy.
picked up
Laughing,
by these
and, like, my
hackers on the
bladder is
internet.
dying.
And then they're going to link his like laugh to social, and then it's over. I feel that though, because sometimes I'll be streaming and people are like, yo, your real name's on there? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, why? And they're like, no reason. Don't speak that. That's gross. But drink it. Ew, I heard that swallow.
I did too.
Good.
And so did you guys at home.
Maybe.
Dave, how long are we actually on? Oh, wow, really? It's only been 14
See, I
minutes?
told you.
Jesus.
No, it's
that's 24?
No, yeah, it's been
24.
only 14 minutes since we last asked
I
him.
said 24.
No,
It's
not
been 14 minutes since we asked him.
Oh.
He said, oh, no, wait, no.
Yeah, you're
He
late.
Did
But-
you do 10-10 before?
Yeah, he did 10 times.
Oh, so
We're
it's
actually
been
at 24.
It's only been 4 minutes.
Stop counting the fucking time. Let's go.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about.
Should I go pee?
No.
Like, how bad can you? How bad can
Not for an hour.
You only have less than an hour left. Poor Dave, bro. Can you not do this? This is the one time we actually have someone here listening in live. Right?
Yeah, you're burping
Sorry.
And this is what you do?
I'll burp to the side from now on.
I wonder if that would have made you think differently about burping. Like in past episodes, like we had someone there because we never paid to record our shit.
Does it bother you? Does it really bother you? Okay, so
Jesus, he really doesn't want to say anything, and I respect it so much because I'm like, yo, maybe I should be more careful about the internet. It was you, because now, so Hector changed his name. See, this is where I don't think it makes sense, bro.
It doesn't.
Hector changed his name on Facebook to Dominicano Soy Lagadillo.
Because I was like on Facebook. Because Facebook doesn't let
Can
you
I go
change.
pee?
What'd you say, man? What?
Can I go pee?
Go pee.
Yeah, okay.
All right, fine. Go pee.
I really have to go pee.
Go pee.
Just put your mask on. All right, we're back. How was your pee?
It was great. I
Fantastic.
peed.
I like how this is the final episode and you still had to go pee and take a break.
Yeah,
She's the only one that's ever that takes breaks from our
Right.
podcast.
I mean, it's like what? Like
But
twice?
that being said, at least we're all taking one big break.
Yes.
The joke is
you
that we're
wanted to
ending.
make that joke, didn't
In case you're like halfway into the episode, you forgot that we're ending. We're ending.
We're ending.
We're taking it. I can say a hiatus. You know what? I'll let Karina. I feel like Karina's the most honest one. Karina, what do you think this is?
Hiatus.
A hiatus? You're sure?
Yeah.
So you'd be willing to come back and do another episode if so requested?
Yeah.
Okay, same.
2 mentions in it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, you don't think like if we come back with something different? Like, will we still be too much internet?
different.
That's a great question.
Or
Hopefully.
will we come back as it's something?
Before we answer that question, I think we should start with, and we're like, oh, did my timer not? Did I not set the fucking?
This guy, yo.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna still say 30 minutes.
I'll say around 10 minutes.
30 minutes, right?
A little less.
Yeah.
That one.
I think we should start. We should talk about how we started this podcast.
That's a good question because that's one of my questions.
That's actually one of the that you got, or
Yeah, one of
Okay.
those. How the
From
podcast
who?
started. All right, so let
yeah,
me.
who's the question from?
The
Because
question?
I didn't get that question.
So we had all asked on social media before we started recording.
To ask this question.
That.
And then Karina and Hector were smart, unlike me, and they were like, "What do you mean, like questions about us, or just general questions?" I was like, "Questions about us," and they were more specific. So that makes sense. But yes.
And so this is from.
I'm really hoping Dave didn't pause the audio recording.
You want to go check that real quick?
Kind of
Hmm?
Nah.
No,
You don't wanna check?
You're just gonna.
I'm gonna trust him.
You're gonna trust?
I trust Dave. He's smart.
You're gonna trust it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's trust.
I mean, it says blinking, so that means it's good.
The video.
But the audio.
Can you just please read the question? I trust Dave. Shout out to Dave. Dave, you're in the bathroom right now. Thank you. I was gonna say we love you, but I think that's too soon.
Too soon.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
Too soon.
We're cool though. Yeah.
You're cool. Okay.
What's the question?
It's how the podcast started, but it was from I was in my head. I was like,
Which one of those
should I
was
give
it?
her? Should I put what? Did you say
So which one of those bitches was it?
that?
And I'm not trying to be derogatory towards women. I'm just saying, I feel like that's just how I gotta say it if I want to be a jealous.
This
like-
also includes men.
This also includes men. 100%. I've never said bitches, and it does not include men. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. So what?
Maybe it does include men.
It always includes.
Was
men,
it?
in my case?
All right. So her IG name. Let's just go with it. It's Lovely Daisies. Won't say how it is.
Okay.
Lovely Daisies asks, how did the podcast start?
Okay. I think Karina should say how this podcast started.
Honestly, let's see.
Do you remember our first episode?
I feel like you know more.
Do you remember the name of the first episode? Come on, guys. Come on, son. We had the most listens on that.
On the first episode?
Yes. Would you like to know how many while you figure out how what the name of it is?
Thank you for coming.
No.
Definitely not.
We're not that corny.
Thank you for listening.
No.
Yo, Dave, we didn't want to ask you and we didn't want to go check, but like, is the audio still recording?
100%. Come on, guys.
I trusted you the whole time, Dave. No.
All the confidence.
Yeah, come on, Karina. What is the first? No, don't Google it.
I'm
First
not Googling
episode?
it.
Yeah, the first episode. I know exactly what it's called.
Is it not called the first episode?
It has the word that you are in it.
You
Gay.
are.
No, not you are. Some gay, right?
Yes, it has the word gay in it.
I'm gay?
Yeah, okay, we know that.
Jesus Christ.
Sort of. But like, it has that word in it. It's only 3 words.
No homo?
Ooh.
No! It's the word
Would
gay.
have not been a bad start episode name though.
No, because we don't
Karina's
really.
gay.
No. Why would it have to be about you?
I don't know.
You barely talked.
Wow, that's crazy.
I remember that much.
Yeah, that episode was like, yo, Karina's
It was
like
me, you,
Karina,
and then me forcing Karina to get
Karina
it.
was like legit like hums and that episode. Like yeah,
It's called The Gay Cure. That's the name of our
the
first
gay
episode.
Yes.
cure.
Because it was a
I
guy.
remember the,
No, you don't.
the Filipino president
Yep.
wanted to cure gay people
Yeah.
by
Hey.
I forgot what it was exactly, how he wanted to cure them.
same, but
But
like
yes.
he wanted to do that.
But the fact that you knew that they were Filipino, it makes me know that you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called The Gay Cure. We have 3,000 hits on that. Probably,
3,000?
Bots,
probably
but like
That-
I'm going to say 1,000 were bots.
So when we started, there was like a legit like 1,000 bots that came through and like
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't put no tags
And
of
then- and then we started,
like
like-
Insta like or SoundCloud famous.
bots love us.
Nothing. But I think it's a lot of like Flagrant 2 fans.
but
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
One listen from a Flagrant. Yeah, they got like hundreds of thousands of people. That shit flopped open. Y'all saw that, right?
Yeah,
That shit freaked me out. I was like, there they are. They're like this.
they hacked into our shit and they're listening.
The camera's doing this, just throwing the assholes up. Shout out to Flagrant 2 fans. Yeah, so when we started this podcast, I know we started from like the name and the album art first, because that's how we always have our friends and then we lose them. And then so what happened was what?
That's crazy.
That's real. Karina's like, fuck. We went to a sushi spot on like 2nd Avenue.
Oh,
and
that was a good spot.
yes.
yeah.
I definitely
go back.
over ordered.
we should and could.
If
they have,
you should definitely do it like as a ritual.
I wouldn't be upset of skipping a stream to go eat,
You want to do that?
but we would have to do that soon.
Okay.
I don't think they're open.
So
I mean, but like
It's 9 o'clock. They're not open.
something is open around here, though, right?
It's not a
We can take
no,
an
we have to go to the
Uber.
same sushi spot.
you paying for the Uber?
Sure, that's stupid.
That's definitely a compliment.
That's stupid.
Real quick though. All right, so we went to that sushi spot, right? Then
I had ordered too
somehow
much
me,
sushi.
the two fattest people there, right? Got the
So you
right
unpacked there?
we got the right. No, it's you and me. Got the right amount of. No, he eats a lot, but we're the fattest.
That's true.
It's different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's different. So.
Somehow, me and Karina got the right amount of food to eat,
But Hector,
but Hector didn't. Right?
Hector's a
Even though
overindulged.
I'm sure you've heard this many times from this podcast that's ending,
Why you gotta throw it out?
that he has a black hole in his stomach
I do have a black
and
hole.
he ingests everything that is basically
It's just-
edible.
he's like Kirby.
Yeah. But like Hector. It's like Kirby looks at you and goes, damn.
Yo,
Right?
he's sucking.
Yeah. That guy knows what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
that guy sucks.
That guy knows what I feel. Yeah. There's only two other things in the world that can relate to you. It's Kirby and a vacuum. Vacuum's like, this guy knows what I'm talking about. Right? So what other thing sucks in this world? Karina, what other thing sucks in this world except for life? I know you already.
Well,
I'm Karina. Emo face hasn't gone left.
Continue with the story.
That doesn't make sense. I know. I'm sorry. Sorry.
This shit just went right over his
so we
head.
went to a sushi spot.
Shishi spot.
It kind of happened like that too. We said sushi. Right. We went to a sushi spot. Come on.
I over ordered.
Ordered.
So-
I
oh,
ordered
it was an
more than I
all-you-can-eat.
should have, and I was warned beforehand, like, yo, don't order too much. I'm
Because
like,
you had
and I
to
was like,
pay
yo,
for,
this shit look
for the pieces that you don't eat.
Yeah.
Right? And then we hid the pieces he didn't eat. And then
yeah, we real ones, yo.
And then they were like, and
Don't
then
worry
there was-
about it.
there were still-
like, don't worry about
there
it.
were
You
still
don't
a
have to pay
couple.
for it.
Yeah, there was still a couple left, and then they were like, "Oh, it's okay."
Because they were closing.
No, because they probably saw they were doing some stupid.
No,
shit.
ass.
they were closing.
They were closing too. That we were there to the closing, but they probably did see
They
the
saw
stupid
us.
shit.
They saw the stupid shit. we were
And
doing.
then that ass pocketed like 2 sushis.
I was like,
yo, you're a real one,
I'm
son.
smart. All right, I'm the smart one here. I'm gonna go put some sushi in a napkin, fold it, put it in my hoodie. We're gone. It was the best heist you could have ever thought of in your life. And then they were like, "Nah, it's all right." And I was like,
It's like,
"Fuck."
Okay.
Did this for nothing.
Not
And then I had to
sushi
throw-
in my pocket for nothing.
Yeah, I had to
Yo,
throw the sushi out. There was a 7-Eleven
No, we ate
there.
it. I ate it.
Did you?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
sick.
I don't remember this.
This is pre-corona
But-
times. You could do stuff like
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, y'all held me down.
That being said, it was Hector's fault because he had too much sushi.
We had too much sushi.
Is it my fault or is it my blessing that I gave?
You know, when
Birth to
I thought
the
about
name.
it right now, I was like, you know what? If it wasn't for Hector, we wouldn't have gotten that name.
Too much sushi.
So it would have been it was too much sushi because that was the name of the group chat we had.
Yes.
And then we were like, you know what? There's just a lot of we have to talk about something, right? We have a
Yeah.
podcast and we talk, and then there's just a lot of
We
internet.
just talk, yeah.
So then it was too much internet.
much.
Yeah, there you go.
Too much.
And then we came up with the album art at like 3 a.m.
We were in your room.
in my house.
Sober.
Were we
Sober.
drink? Were we drink? We were sober, right?
At first we were sober, and eventually we drank, as always, and then
There's a video where we're like pouring
Pouring
like
shots
we were
into each
pouring.
other's mouth.
What were we pouring? Was it
Orange
Corona
juice,
time.
Orange juice and,
Amsterdam probably.
Amsterdam?
yeah.
Yeah,
Into each other's mouths.
Amsterdam. If you guys don't know, shout out to all the college kids right now because we're fucking old.
Don't
But
say
if you
that.
don't know Amsterdam, like flavored Amsterdam, that's like raspberry or elderberry or orange and shit. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second. All that mixes super easily with like fruit juice. Like it's like maybe it has a little kick, but that's about it. So if you ever
You're a
want a
kick.
trick, do that shit. But yeah, so then that's how Too Much Internet came about.
Yeah.
And then we recorded one episode in my house. I remember I put my table out.
One episode in your house? Oh, I guess you.
I mean, it was a
At that
couple.
time.
Well,
But like the
at that
first one
point.
was the first one was at his house.
It all started in his house.
Then we recorded
room.
some. We were recording mainly at my house.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Predominantly at your house.
Yeah, at my house, right? And then we went.
To the studio.
Then
To the
shout out to
studio.
Chris Monroe, who gave me the opportunity to record it at Loudspeakers, which was the engine room by a secluded place. And then
Secluded place.
then Rona hit, and I remember when Rona was starting, I was like, "Is Rona a thing?"
Remember that?
And then I caught Rona, right?
It was definitely a thing.
But before that, we were doing Zoom.
Zooms.
But Zoom almost not forced us, but I was like, "Yo, we got to do video by this point."
Yeah.
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 That's because we were like holding off on doing video because we just didn't have the proper equipment and we didn't want
I just didn't have the time.
and the editing and all
And
that.
all
all that
that.
went into it was like no.
All that jazz.
Stuff like that reminds me. It's like it's a mindset that kind of stops you from doing stuff because I could have done it. Thinking about what I'm doing now,
You could have done it.
back then I could have done it way more. But now what I'm doing and then other shit is just like
It's too much.
I can't.
That's
So
what
maybe there'll be a point where you're like, damn, I could have done it.
100%. If you guys ever think one moment, if you look at something and you take 5 seconds and you're like, I can't do that, and you just really just process how simple it could be,
just do it.
just do it. Nike, sponsor us. We're ending. High key, sometimes my anxiety be stopping me from doing shit. I was like, oh, this took like 10 minutes? Damn. I could have done this 3 weeks ago. It's straight up.
Be like that.
Straight up.
Be like that.
Virgo things. Right?
Is that a Virgo thing?
I guess.
Virgo?
Because I'm like that too.
Yeah, but
It's a y'all thing.
you already know what I was gonna say.
What?
And I was like, you know what?
That's a press thing.
No, I was gonna say you're depressed. But
I
Yeah,
just said
That's
that.
what you said.
Yeah. Oh.
Depressed.
I just want to make sure everybody heard that.
This guy.
It's okay. That's the last
So that's
depression.
how that started. And then what's the other questions?
What happened after that though? Then we just kept recording,
You just kept recording.
and then
Well, after that,
you
there
guys
was-
opened up.
Then I
I
moved
don't think
out.
I ever gave you guys like proper.
No, you
like-
always did.
So at the beginning, you were like, let's try this because I was very hesitant about it because I don't talk
yeah.
as much
Right.
as
Ever?
Eddin. Yeah, like ever.
Oh, no one talks as much. I'm sure Dave, while we were like doing the wiring, he was like,
Shut the
"Damn, this
fuck
motherfucker
up.
talks a lot.
He's just like, shut up, bro.
You should start a podcast."
But yeah, I was like, oh, so I'll try this for a few episodes, and then a few episodes later, we're ending. So
Is it a few? Is it a few?
few.
Is it a few
We went
or is
into
it a
a year
lot?
and change?
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple podcasts come and go after 5, and I get it. It's not.
It's not that easy.
That's why I wanted to talk about how we started, because it's kind of like when it comes to podcasting, it's like you could come and it's easy to come. A lot of people think it's just you come on to a microphone.
just talk.
Damn, you come on a microphone?
Yeah, and then like you scream a little bit. But then you go in front of a microphone, you just talk, and you put it out there in the world, and it's like, yeah, anyone can do that.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be a little bit of structure somehow.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or personality.
Which
you
we don't
have to
have.
something.
Nah, I think this works. That's why
we work.
even to this day, I still
work.
have faith in it, only because it's like, yeah, I'll talk a fucking lot shit, but I think
lot
people
shit.
still feel, I still feel like people will be like, oh, but Karina, she'll talk a little bit, and that's a little bit I look forward to.
Yeah.
It's
But when Hector is like
quantity,
scared,
not quality.
they're like, oh, I'm scared
Wait, no.
too.
It's quality.
Quality,
Quality,
not
not
quantity.
quantity.
There we
Right.
go. Yeah.
They'll look at Hector and they're like, I'm a little
Wait.
scared, but you know what? When Hector laughs, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
But yes, that's how.
So there's a secret formula. That's what I'm trying
What's
to
the
get
next question?
at. Oh wait, no,
You're looking at
I
me?
wasn't trying to
No,
go into
we-
questions.
We
I
weren't
was
into
just
that.
trying
It's just
Oh.
something that he wanted to talk
So
about.
all right, sorry. So we did that. We started, and then I guess we kind of like eased into it a little more. It was just audio. It was easier when it was audio.
It was easier when it was, but then you know we started recording and we started doing videos like for the YouTube page that we had.
Mm-mm. So we had a whole time before that.
I mean, no, because
We
like
had mad time before
quarantine,
that.
because quarantine
And we
hit.
started recording like double episodes, and then that
was
that
quarantine.
was tiring. That's
Yeah.
so tiring.
We tried it. For
I
two times.
don't like the idea of recording double episodes in one day because it's like damn,
Feels a
we're
little
not-
phony, right?
It's phony. It's like we're recording 2 episodes in a day. And it's like next week is like all people are taking something new, something more updated, and
Yeah.
we're giving the same shit from that same day that we did.
Let me put 100% context into this, because I know people are super shady and they'll take this out of context. But shout out to Horrible Decisions because they record multiple episodes in one day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like every time it goes out, son, everybody's like, oh, I fucking love this new episode. They don't, that whole
because
like,
their content is just like
it's
really,
so good.
it works.
They're so good at it. They're so good at it. They know how to like really pick up material and an outline and everything like that to really organize it. Where it's like whoever is there, or if it's just us, we know what direction we're going with and how to kind of keep it so fresh and new. They also change outfits and shit, which I feel like is a big thing. It's like I think it's like 10% outfit change and then like 90% content.
Yeah,
but that 10% means a lot.
Yeah, it's a whole
like,
new day.
It's like if she had a new if Karina had a new shirt every time we record like more than one episode, it'll make a difference.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's like, oh,
even if they didn't see visuals, I'm sure we would have felt
because
like
you feel it because
Yeah,
you're
you
like, oh,
feel it.
something
for the
new.
vibe. Yeah, because like we definitely did like 2 days, like 2 episodes in a day, and then the next episode would just be a low vibe.
it's a lot of energy.
We would just be
taking.
drained by the second episode.
I think we felt it more when we were at the studio more than we felt it when we were at my house. Because we could chill at my house and do everything like that. But then when we were at the studio, we're like, oh,
did we ever do multiple episodes in your house? I don't think we did.
at least one time we did 2 episodes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm certain of it.
Probably. But I don't think we did. But I digress.
There's only one way to find out, and that means you have to go backtrack.
No, we're not doing that. It's over.
You see? I'm not gonna lie, though, like the alcohol's like hitting me now.
Just now?
Yeah, just now.
Are you,
I'm like mellowing out, and I'm like, oh, this is so.
oh, you're mellowing out?
Yeah.
I was I felt
Son,
the energy from
on
you that you were
Saturday.
mellowing out.
On Saturday, we were doing Say Less with Cash. Shout out to everybody on Say Less with Cash.
Say less with
And I was having the longest day. We're back to back shoots, back to back, right? Then shout out to Loki. He comes through, and we're Virgos. Yeah, I fell over.
both Virgo.
Loki's a Virgo?
Loki's a
That's
Virgo,
y'all Virgo.
right? High key, he's a Virgo.
High keys.
Terrible. I actually hate making that joke with Loki. Yeah.
That's funny.
He comes
High
through.
key, low keys.
Jake comes with like a bottle of Grey Goose, which is 100% just for him. He's the only one that drinks light liquor, like with all of us. It's not a white, and he's white. There's not a white and we're like minorities thing. It's just, I don't know. He loves Grey Goose.
He
and
just
Red Bull.
doesn't.
He loves Grey Goose.
I mean,
and Red
so
Bull.
do I.
But he's also, no.
You do?
Grey Goose and Red Bull?
You
It's so
Grey
funny
Goose?
because
Light liquor.
Jake is so chill.
I don't like dark liquor.
What did you just
No?
call it?
Liquor.
Tequila?
Oh. Got scared. I was like, don't get us canceled on the last episode.
Liquor.
Oh.
The more
Dave
you
side-eyed you.
the
I'm
more you
gonna say that
emphasize
real
on it, the worse it gets.
Dark what? I know. That's the point. This is the last one.
Whatever.
We gotta go out with a bang.
You're saying that you are for light liquor.
Yeah. I prefer light liquor.
Why do you make this sound like a political party?
No, because no.
So you're for light liquor?
No, because it's like, so I could have got like
And
Grey
not
Goose
for
and
Biden?
you would have drank that instead of Guinness.
Yeah.
Instead of Biden.
Because that's how you said it. You're like, oh, you're for
No,
light liquor?
we're talking about liquor. What the fuck? So I could have gotten like Grey Goose and you would have drank it.
Yeah.
Why you make this impression that you only like Guinness?
No, but I mean,
I prefer Guinness.
this is the
You
most.
prefer Guinness. Okay,
This is
never
the
mind.
most sleeper thing from Karina ever.
Sleeper?
Yeah, I would have never thought she would have liked Guinness.
Sleeper?
Me either.
When it's a sleeper, it's like something you slept on.
Oh.
You would have never thought it was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
But now you're more woke.
Until Willie like put me on it. I'm just like, word?
Who put you
Willie put you on.
My cousin.
You really
Shout out to
did.
Willie.
He did. I don't want to give him the credit. Shout out to Willie. though.
Shout out to Willie.
Shout out to Willie.
Don't give him the credit. Give him the credit. What's wrong with you?
Man.
But
I miss what's that place called?
you're drinking right now. What are you missing?
You miss him
That
or you
place-
miss
no,
the place?
That place
Oh, you miss
on-
Willie?
Yo, we should
I mean,
get,
that part, yeah, that's
Oh.
it.
we should go drinking with Willie.
Let's get him on the next episode.
That's crazy. We should just go hang out with Willie. Like
Oh yeah, we
last
can hang
time
out with Willie. Yeah, we hung with Willie.
Have a night.
My girl was like, "Oh, you were having a real good time that day, huh?" I didn't realize we were posting mad stories
What
that
day?
day
I was supposed to
when we were hanging out
At
with
Willie's
Willie,
house.
Oh yeah.
and we were just we okay. So this is what happened at Willie's
Willie's
house.
my
right?
cousin.
Shout out to Willie. Yeah, we were drinking at Willie's house. We got mad lit. Right, we were playing like
Beer pong.
like pseudo
Mad
beer pong,
games.
but we were actually being COVID friendly. We were playing water pong.
Yeah.
Straight up, we could have like gone the extra mile and played like beer
We were
pong.
drinking our own cups.
it could
yeah,
be
we were-
uncovid friendly and like put
Why did I think you were gonna finish the sentence? We could have been uncovid friendly, but blow.
but what?
But what? Yeah, but what?
actual liquor in the
The cups?
in the cups, right?
I just said that.
She said that was like a drunk comment.
That's how you know you're late. You're like, I have to double. See, like I can't. You have to double
emphasize.
iterate. You have to double
Emphasize.
iterate. Yeah, and
I
double
have to
emphasize.
emphasize, the situation.
Yeah, we could have done that. We could have been way more irresponsible, but we weren't somehow, even though we were kind of irresponsible. Kind of.
We were responsible because at the time it was like
Everything was
things
fine.
weren't that great at that time either. But I mean, things aren't that great now. But like, it's like they were
We're
at the
that
time.
point of COVID where you could be a little hypocritical.
Yeah, I guess.
Where it's like, dang, like we should be really safe.
We really out here doing shit we shouldn't be doing. But
That's how New York is right now.
yeah, that's what it is.
They gave y'all a little bit of warm weather, and then we were just like, "Oh, we outside?
People out here
Oh,
with
it's
no mask
summertime?
on.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a vibe." It's like we could be like, "Yo, COVID's crazy. You going out later?" It's
What's
just
the
got-
vibe later?
It's the truth. Look, it's officially been over a year.
Yo,
I get it. People are tired.
we're social beings.
I think what it is nowadays is that it's like, yes, you can go outside, but be responsible in some sense. Like I got tested today, right? And let me tell you how awkward
Negative?
this shit was. Oh well, I don't know. We're gonna have to
You
find
didn't do
out.
rapid?
I'm confident. Okay, I got a test because realistically, with this studio, you have to be around people and shit. So I just do it for safety. I don't feel no symptoms. I don't feel sick or anything like that. I do it for my family, for y'all, for anybody who I work with, right?
Yeah.
I locked eyes with Dave when I said that. He felt it too. I was like, anyone to work with. Right? So I'm like, you know what, let me just do it anyways, right? I'm sure I'm negative. But and the next day I know tomorrow I'm positive. I'm like, yo guys, we have
Crazy. Yo,
we have something
Second
to talk
round,
about.
bro.
Again.
Second round. Nah, that was tough the
Right?
first round, right?
Are you dead ass? Yo, you heard this guy? Are you reminiscing on the fact that I got COVID?
No, I'm just saying, like, second round.
I'm kind of sick that y'all didn't get COVID.
Round 2.
I'm sick that y'all didn't get COVID.
Oh, because of the shit that we've done.
Son, yo, Dave.
Bro,
let me tell you.
I went to Florida.
Yo,
He went to
Dave, he went to like parties in like one of those spikes.
What?
Mid spike, yes.
You
A
went to
party?
Yes.
with a coworker.
Yes, you went and you literally shared the
coworker's
story of a
birthday.
video of you like fucking twerking.
Wait, what?
You went to
Yes.
a coworker's birthday
Whose?
on a rooftop. Spike COVID
He's not that
times.
fancy. He's not that.
Wait.
Not
On the
the
rooftop.
He's not that. Yo, hold that. I don't know how long you can hold that. But
Hold that shit.
Hold that shit. No.
Hold
Come
it.
on, bro.
Hold it.
When you're gonna insult, follow through. Hey,
Wait.
yo, look at that
Finish,
tattoo.
fin-
Though.
but like
4K, right there.
Remind me because I don't
Yo,
recall.
can we show our tattoos? Because Hector doesn't have one.
Guys, no, I really, yo.
Oh, my arm kind of looking nice.
Are we gonna talk about
Your
the
boy
fact that
hasn't been
we?
working out, but I need a tan. Holy shit.
Dang, y'all gonna rub that in my face like that?
Yeah, yo, my arm looking nice.
I wanted to get a tattoo.
Ladies,
But
check
it
this
was
out.
too late.
Don't. My girl
No,
will
but
kill
the
me.
artist didn't
My
have.
girl would stab me in the
Because we
heart.
asked you if you wanted one.
The
You were
artist
like,
didn't.
nah.
No, he was like, nah, I can't do that because I don't have any more needles.
No, before we asked you and you were like, nah.
Because I wanted something meaningful.
Hector was like not my friend for like at least a month because of this whole COVID shit. Y'all got quiet.
Damn,
Y'all got quiet.
damn.
Y'all got
Wait,
quiet. Y'all got
Controversy.
quiet. It's the truth, but who cares?
We
We're
wanna
over
talk
it
about
now.
it. Talk
We're over it. That's what it is.
Ask us anything. I don't care.
What?
Ask
open.
us anything? Who's us?
Have we ever like been like friends normally argue or have like differences and shit? Have y'all ever walked into a? Have y'all ever?
What was that face?
Damn. If y'all want to know what face she made for the last time, go on YouTube.com and then you search Too Much Internet.
No, say it probably because you haven't done it.
You go to YouTube.com and then you search Too Much Internet. I did it like last time.
I know, but
the last episode.
you didn't do it this episode.
This week,
Not
yeah,
once.
you're right.
This is the first time. Go do it.
Damn, that should look much cleaner. That's how I know I'm late because I'm like, oh,
You're
wow.
focusing on what you've
Yeah,
done.
I'm like, wow, this looks like this.
So
looks-
he's rewired the
'cause I'm
room
not gonna
and
lie,
it's
right
nicer.
before, like just right before record, I was like, damn, this could be better. Because that's like the OCD in me. It's so weird. And then I'm like, oh,
You know what else is OCD in you?
What?
No, it's not an
His dick?
OCD. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I thought you said
That
some
makes no
stupid
sense. This is the.
You ready for me to like take this car and go, whoa? You ready? You ready?
It's how you deviate
I'm
so much.
gonna
You
go
don't
back
focus.
to what-
ADHD is the
Yo, you ready?
ADHD in you
Yo,
that he
low-key, I
just
do have
doesn't
ADHD,
focus on
right?
a topic.
What were we just talking about though?
About
Friends.
friendship.
Right after. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, I'm gonna still save that question real quick. Yo, so apparently this sorority got in big trouble because they played this game called Blow and Blow. You know what we're talking about because Joe talked about this.
Oh yeah, and we're
What?
playing. I'm like,
Blow or
what?
blow. So you would
Blow
either
or
blow
blow?
a dick or you would do some coke, right? So let's say
wow.
let's say this opportunity was presented to you, which is very fucked up. Don't ever do this, right? This opportunity is presented to you hypothetically, right? Would you do some blow or blow some dick?
It depends who sick it is.
Damn, you would suck dick faster than you do coke? That's fair.
Because coke will fuck
dangerous.
you up. Dick is just you just sucking dick.
Yeah, never. Yeah, I would never.
This guy.
We won't talk about
Never.
that.
So
We won't talk about
you would do coke?
I'm not sucking dick, bro.
that. So you didn't coke?
I'm gonna have to do some coke.
Yeah, because I recall when we were talking on the live.
No, this was different.
That was different. That was different.
This was life or death.
This was life or death.
This was-
my guys are different.
I'll tell you in a minute. All right, blow or blow.
What, for coke or sucking dick?
Dick.
So
Yeah.
this is you would do like coke, and this is if you would suck dick. So which one?
Why one or two? So I
you'll
would
see in a second.
I
You'll see in a second.
I would suck dick over
Coke?
over coke.
Even just one line?
yeah, simply
Nah, I'm
because
doing the line. Fuck that.
just
I'm not sucking dick.
The reason why-
and I'm secure with my
Yo,
sexuality.
This guy is super strange.
I'm super straight.
don't get into that.
I'm secure with my
Yo, this guy's
sexuality.
super strange.
Don't
I will
do
say
it.
some gay shit just for the shit of it, but I'm doing blow, bro. I'm not talking.
I'm super secure with my sexuality as well, but I would suck dick.
Guys,
Simply.
Yo, this guy's super secure. Point and laugh. Point and laugh.
Point and laugh.
Yeah.
It's not a laughing matter. I'm just saying like the
Okay.
fact. No?
No, you're right. You're right.
We're having fun here.
It's under mad drunk.
No, I'm
but the
kidding.
point is that I wouldn't because I've gone through these last couple months.
Yo,
You're
he
laughing at me like
Yo, he laughing.
why are you
I
laughing?
Look at his
understand.
titty.
I understand. I wasn't
Why are
thinking.
you laughing?
Look at his titty.
Because I wasn't thinking about when you said that when you went through the last couple of months. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about something else.
What were you thinking about?
A stupid joke.
Say the joke.
I was like, damn, was he going through dick like that? I was like, were you blowing dick like this? And you were like, yo, no more. Or yes, more. I don't know.
No,
Yes,
that's funny. That's funny.
So
No,
what you
but
went
what
through-
I've gone through mentally, like in these last couple of months, I just like I know how horrible it is to just like not be in full control of your mind,
Right.
and it's horrible. So it's like I would never want to go through it again, and so I would just stay away from drugs in general.
If you guys are wondering, it's what Hector's more so trying to say is like, it's like with liquor, like particularly like it's like he doesn't want to be OD drunk all the time or some shit like that. Because
Yeah.
I mean that was a big thing we were doing when we were pre-COVID.
Just being in control, being present of yourself, and like not losing control
were
of
not
that.
present.
Like there was a time when I was
We
like,
weren't that bad.
No, we
though.
weren't.
Like, I don't think so. I don't think we were that bad.
we weren't, but
Wait, Dave, don't leave yet. I have to ask you a question before you go.
yeah, you know.
Damn it, Dave.
We'll get
fine.
to it. We'll get to it.
Yes.
We'll get to it. But like just losing control of myself in that sense, where I just didn't feel like I was I felt like I wasn't Hector before a certain time.
Damn, that's
And I was like, damn, I want to go back to that Hector. And I felt that, and I was like, damn, I really wish I hadn't experienced what I experienced it. I really wish I hadn't experienced what I had experienced. And so I know what that is, and I wouldn't want to ever fuck with my psyche in that sense.
Yeah.
That I would just stay away from like any kind of like drugs, like anything that would alter my mindset in that sense. So I'm trying to like just mellow out and like have a good time and not lose control.
I'm realizing this is where I could tell you and I are so different, because a slight part of me is like, I'm not grateful, but I'm glad that you experienced whatever you experienced to then reach where you are now.
There's
in a
always
mindset.
blessings.
Because it's like, yes, like I'm sure that shit sucked so fucking hard,
But now you're better for it.
but then now you know when not to do at that point.
Yeah.
I feel like people have to reach that.
Yeah.
That's where my
that's life, bro. That is
I
life.
crash often, like from tiredness or anxiety or stress, like. But sometimes I feel like you have to reach that point to then know, okay, I know how I could take it back a bit to then, like, because let's say for now, like you still drink,
Yeah.
right? You can still do that, but you know where to take it back a bit where you don't feel so off from yourself.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where you can learn. The reason why I did 1 or 2 is because I wanted Dave to answer, but I know he's not gonna say anything.
That's all. So you did one
That's why I was
or
like
two.
1 or 2, and I was gonna be like Dave 1 or 2.
We'll say it when he comes
But
back.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go tinkle too. Man.
Same. I'm holding
Y'all
it.
some weak
I'm really
bitches.
holding
Hold up,
it.
what?
All right, tinkle time.
Tinkle
That's
time.
crazy.
Blow or blow. Right. So you would 1 or 2. You would do some blow or blow some dick. I know you said it depends on the dick, but you can't find out.
I can't find out.
Yeah, you have to do some blow or blow some dick.
I think blow. Blow.
Oh, blow. Why is that faster than sucking dick?
Because I already know what that feels like.
Okay, that's fair. No, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The smallest part of me
I
is
didn't
like,
know this.
but then like the real, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't know this.
That Karina never did blow.
Yeah.
Me neither. Why y'all mad quiet?
Wait, what?
The fuck? Hey yo,
You never knew that she did blow.
No, he knows this.
I know she doesn't do blow. I know she sucked dick before.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. My bad. We're friends. Like we're friends. We tell each other everything. Okay, well, yeah. So what? Why is that surprising?
Wait. You would do
She would rather do
blow
some
or-
coke than suck some dick because she sucked dick before.
Because it's an experience.
Oh, I guess for the experience.
So then, okay, so that's 2. That's sucking dick or doing blow.
So
All right,
blow,
so you would do 2.
You be suck dick, blow.
So
I
would
would
you
suck
rather suck? Would you rather do blow or suck dick?
Suck dick.
Suck dick.
Okay, I would rather do blow, which is 1. Dave,
With the
you don't
one?
have to audio say this, but would you rather
Fellas.
do blow? No, what was it? No, suck dick or do blow. Okay, cool. That's it. We'll leave it at that. We won't say what Dave said.
We'll leave it at that.
That's the
Leave it
fun
at
part
that.
about it. Now you guys have to guess what Dave thought.
Just think about it, and just sit with that in your head, and
Just
that never.
You know what? What's funny? What I realized, Dave,
Talk
is
about
that
it.
if you were to lock one of those locks, I'm not gonna say which lock, we can't get out. Did you realize that? Damn, that's crazy. We should fix that. If you were to lock one of those locks, we can't get out
We're
That's
stuck
crazy.
here until.
Until someone comes out.
until someone has to come back and unlock it,
Okay.
or then we have to hit somebody up from the building.
Yeah.
Lock it, Dave.
Don't lock it.
That's crazy. Oh, don't do that.
Dave, I can't take, Dave, we're ending. I can't take much longer.
That-
Okay, where were we going with this? We talk about who's more Latino. We're talking about if we were to blow or
we
blow.
might as well just get into the questions that we asked.
That's what I was saying.
No, because that's like more of the ending for me.
Is that
Yeah,
for you? Oh,
that's
Are
why
we
I'm
still
like,
in the middle?
kind of. We did the podcast. It's not easy. That's what I wanted to get to. We're not. It's not really. It's not an easy thing.
no.
It's not an easy thing.
It's not. It's never easy. Just and on like to add on.
It's
I can't find my words. It's like it's not easy because like a lot of that felt on you. I would say.
The,
which is like
the
it-
distribution side. Yes.
I mean,
I'll say
even
that
planning,
much.
bro. Like I would say that like even like organizing and coming up with like topics to talk about and like going forward with things. A lot like
But I
not
was-
not all of them,
Yeah. Okay.
but like
sure.
in the beginning and like in the middle. Yo,
Bye,
peace out,
Dave.
bro.
Dave is leaving.
But in the beginning and the
Dave
middle,
is like, it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna get fucked.
I mean, he did pregame over here, so it's all good.
Yeah, 100% pregame. Shout out to
But-
Weezy and Alex. We're keeping safe the studio. I swear.
It's all safe.
Yeah. It's
But
clean, yo. I'm just saying. Yeah, but yeah.
Very
100%.
clean.
Yeah.
but in the beginning and the middle of that shit, like a lot of that fell on you.
In the beginning, and the middle of that shit.
Yeah.
Beginning in the middle and then of that shit.
Fuck you, Hector. Oh, okay.
Oh, you think it's like that too? I'm like,
Yeah.
so
I
I
guess,
pretty much
sure.
like dipped towards the end of it. Not dipped,
Yeah,
but like I
but you
fell
were
out.
gone for like. Well, you had shit you were doing. Like honestly, you were doing shit, right? You were gone for like what?
4 or 5 episodes
Not
Yeah,
that long.
it's not,
towards the end.
Yeah.
and you knew respectfully, like you were. If you wanted to come back and do something, you could
Yeah.
come back and do something. I don't think it. I've seen some cases where like. It was, and there were negative cases where I've seen things that it's like, oh, like, you know, you can't come back. And it's not like somebody said that. I've never seen a case where someone's like, oh, they said that or some shit like that. But it was just kind of like it didn't end well.
Where you just kind of like crash and burn.
Yeah, I haven't seen it crash and burn. Like, even to the extent that I've seen, I don't know what that is.
Fuck is that?
What was that?
Even to
noise?
the extent that I've seen, I've never seen a crash and burn. I've never even felt a crash and burn. But I've seen like, oh, it could have ended better from podcasting and shows and stuff like that, especially when working in them. But it was just kind of like, oh, like it happens. And I was, I'll be real and be like, damn, like fuck, it gotta be like that. But then, what can you do other than be like, oh, okay, it is what it is, and then you move on, right? Yeah, this shit hard, bro. This shit ain't easy.
It is not easy.
And this is coming from a person on my side where it's like I do this shit for work.
You live this shit.
Yeah, and I really wanted to make it like crazy. It's just hard. And like I also did feel like at one point I'm like kind of like forcing y'all, and I didn't like that. Because the friend first aspect is like it's real, where it's like damn, like I and like the business side of me is like, damn, but fuck that friend first part, like like straight up, because you kind of go because and you can tell me if I'm wrong. Ooh, real time, ready? It's like, dang, like we can make this work, like this can make us some money.
Go so much further.
But if only one person, in my opinion, can see the vision and the other people can't, I think that's not fair for either side. And now you're forcing something
that isn't there.
First of all, I'm sure mad things like that we've seen in sense of entertainment has been forced and it's worked out. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Because if y'all both were to have seen $5,000 on the table right now every episode, y'all be like, oh fuck it, we can do this.
Yeah.
Of course,
And that's the reality of it. Like if I saw $5,000,
if I'm getting paid, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make an effort. I'm gonna make an effort.
Too much internet.
I'm gonna come be here lit.
Yeah, it's
Talk
like, oh shit, damn.
Make an effort, you know.
But then it's just like when you want to achieve a dream or when you want to make some shit work, there's a lot of obstacles. It doesn't necessarily mean like a true conflict.
If a lot of it's internal, I would say.
Yeah, I think it is internal. It's an internal thing. And yeah, I'm glad the way it's going the way it is now, even if it's in the sense of ending or hiatus, because it's just kind of like, you know, when it's the time, and you're like, all right, cool. People are venturing to different things, and you're chilling, and you don't gotta force it and be like, oh, like
at least you don't hate each other.
Yeah.
There's that.
I wouldn't want to lose a friendship. Yeah.
I don't hate y'all. I'd rather be friends. Like, we're still friends, and I'd rather be friends. And it's like, even Karina said it. It's like, because when I said it, this is legit what happened. I had a conversation with my mom at like 5 a.m. because she was up. And I had told her about a thing that I was thinking about, which is like, yo, there's just some things in life you just can't control.
Right.
At all. There's so many things in this life that are more so out of your hands than they are in your hands. And then whatever is in your hand or hands, whatever, you know, not take advantage of it, but like, hey, like hold on to the wheel and do what you gotta do. So that I thought about the podcast, I thought about how we were gonna record, I think 2 episodes that day. And then I woke up and I was like, I don't want to record no 2 episodes that day. Straight up. I was like, I don't want to record no 2 episodes. And maybe they even won't record no 2 episodes. And I got mad shit I gotta do. And I like doing this podcast, but I think right now it's not the time for either if I do this, like straight up, if I do this podcast or if I do another show or anything like that, I was like, this ain't it. Like, I fuck with this OD, but let's move on. You know? That's what I thought. And then that's when I hit y'all up and I was like, yo, I think it's time to end this podcast. And this is like the 3rd time we've thought about this.
Yeah.
Straight up. Right? Yeah. The 2nd time is what ended up with Hector not doing it anymore for like a month. And then now it's like, okay, we're done here. I don't know. It doesn't feel bad. I don't even feel sad. When I drink, I get a little bit more emotional. I don't even feel sad. I'm more like,
he's in his feelings.
This is better. I mean, I just feel like
I would rather this than us like fighting and hating each other and just be like
1,000%.
That's it.
100%. Like, and there was a time when we were like not talking in the group chat at all. For like I hated.
Ooh, real Hector.
Hated that.
Hector. Yeah.
I hated that because I was like, damn, I'm losing my friends. I felt like I was
over
losing.
this. Yeah.
I was losing you guys.
It's not worth it.
Oh, you want to get real? You want to get real? Ooh, last episode.
Might as well.
So me and Karina have went through some friends, son. It just did not work out. And I can't do that with Hector, son.
I mean, some of them were like,
damn, that's how I feel for real though. Because it's so much so that I'm like, you know, fuck it. I'm talking
because you're such a like
Ooh, oh fuck.
Such a personality
Oh yeah, I'm a
that
lot.
like
I'm fucking a lot.
You're so hard headed that like it just doesn't work with some people.
Look at me in my eyes right now. Everybody on camera. Keep going. Yeah.
Oh right, it doesn't work with some people, and just like the friendship doesn't survive, unfortunately, and just like
I'm a lot.
call it quits.
And Karina deals with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And there's
they're
been
like a
times,
fucking-
be dead ass. There's been times where I've been, and I'm looking straight at y'all.
Mm-hmm.
There's been times where I'll be like, oh, you guys sure y'all want to do this?
Yeah.
Because I have to do that.
Yeah, because it
As a
doesn't
friend
come
who
from a
cares,
bad place.
As a friend who cares, and I'm like, damn, I understand where y'all are, quote unquote, dealing with me. It comes from a place where I'm like, I don't want y'all to deal with me. I want you to like fuck with me. I don't want y'all to deal with me. But then, yeah, I'll give my flowers more to Karina, only because I feel like, not that you're not more understanding, you're more fluid in my opinion. But Karina was very understanding. Like,
She knows.
damn, this motherfucker's annoying.
She knows. She's
knows
been
annoying
through
from
it.
years.
She's
And
been
can you
through it.
believe? Like, I would have never thought we would have been this close, ever. You would have thought. You would have
6
thought
years
this
ago?
was
No,
close?
6 years ago, no.
100% now. We have the same ex-girlfriend. Oh, that's the same. That's it.
I don't know.
That was the one that had to give you the
I mean, because
reaction.
we're Eskimo brothers. So I don't.
Damn! Oh shit!
It's over.
Oh,
We're done. Thank you, guys.
No, this is not it. Oh damn, he's right though. We are Eskimo brothers. I found it, by the way. Oh, my girl gonna kill me.
It's fine.
I'm sorry. Bless. I can't, because it's worse if I say her name. And she's gonna definitely hear this. But I love you. I care about you a lot. I found so I had bought Hector. Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna do this. I don't care.
Oh, you found this stuff?
I found
that you
it.
saw? Oh, I love that. I love that. Yo,
I found his Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Where was it?
Was it
In
my
a
birthday
box.
gift or was it my Christmas gift? Was it birthday or
I
Christmas?
thought you threw it out.
It's almost the same thing.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I was wondering because we were kind
think
of
it was
like,
birthday.
we were not in
We
a
don't
bad
do
time.
Christmas.
We were like in a
There
time.
was tension.
There was
was
tension.
tension.
There was tension.
Tension was
It was
building.
COVID shit and whatever.
And then
I'm-
COVID,
Right.
all that shit.
A lot of that tension was COVID.
Yeah, and I'm over it now, and I don't know how you
Not
feel.
completely over it, but like you're like,
I'm more
now that
lenient.
she
you had
speaks
it
for you.
before, you're like,
Oh no, I was worse after I got it.
after you got it?
100% because I was like, I don't want anyone to deal with this.
Okay.
Like it's like having not even a flu. It's like having. Yes, you know what?
it's-
Fuck it. It's like
it's
the
death
easiest
at
way
your-
to say it.
it's death
like
at your
having a flu,
doorstep.
but you don't have the flu.
It's
From
honestly,
your
it's
experience.
honestly
And then they had to give me
From
a
your
lot.
experience.
plasma.
Yeah.
like all that shit. It's,
And then-
it's death at you for at your
Yeah,
doorstep.
that's not even.
It's bad.
Thankfully, it wasn't death at my doorstep, right?
It could
But
have
for
been worse.
others, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When shout out to Fridge, much love to Fridge, and if it had to be an episode, it has to be the last episode.
I mean, yo,
we're fine. We give you
Fridge.
love.
yo,
you
yo,
and
yo.
Brian.
To
and
be
Ecstasy.
to be fair, Fridge was like,
You know what? I'll call this motherfucker.
call him.
Yeah.
That's how you feel.
This motherfucker
We're
calls
lit.
every time when we're recording our own.
He tries. He tries to
there
like.
more?
He tries to interrupt the episode.
And then because I know Fridge is trying to come and interrupt the episode, I'm like, don't pick up this.
You trying to That's crazy.
I love
To
you,
be
Fridge.
fair-
I swear to God, I fuck with you because if I didn't fuck with you, I wouldn't even be saying this shit right now. You could ask them. I wouldn't even say it.
Yeah. That ass.
him.
Like, to be fair, he was like, yo, he was like, for one of the questions that we asked, he was like, you want Fridge on another episode? That was his question. I'm like,
Jokes on you.
Well, you know what?
This is
Let's
the
have
last
Fridge on
episode.
this episode for
All right,
like 2
Fridge.
seconds.
all right, Fridge.
I know I'm an asshole. I'm like, for 2 seconds.
Is there more Guinness?
Yeah, there's.
No, that was the last one.
Stop.
There's definitely more Guinness.
No, I'm dead ass. It was.
But there's a rosé, right? You said.
Oh
there's
yeah, I could get you that. All right, call Fridge. No, I got it.
Ew.
No, you gotta put him on the mic.
You're.
Put him like this.
On this mic right here?
No,
Yo, now you're really on the episode.
Oh, I'm on?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, what up, y'all? What's
How
good?
you doing? No, we chilling. Nah, you gotta tell because I don't know.
Oh, someone drinking.
What was?
Stop.
Nah, that's what I was asking you. Like, yo, I don't see anything that you're talking about.
Oh shit.
There's no Guinness
I
there.
hate you.
The hard whatever.
Yo,
hard
it's time
rosé?
for you to drink some Brugal, baby.
Wait, y'all over there getting drunk?
Fine.
Tell him why though.
Yo, baby, this is the last episode.
It's the last episode?
Yeah,
No way.
yeah, brother. Yeah, he's so mad.
Why are you sadder than us?
Listen, besides besides my own podcast called the Your Podcast, you can catch every Thursdays on SoundCloud. So
This dude is wild. Yo, that is not what we brought you on. But it's whatever. Yo, plug your shit.
why is this the last episode?
I'm not. I didn't let it finish. Is what I'm saying. Plug your shit. Say it properly. Go do this one.
Okay. You can catch my podcast because this is the last episode of your podcast every Thursday on iTunes, Spotify, and SoundCloud. We call it Your Podcast with 3 R's.
With 3 R's. Let them know.
Not 4, not 2,
Not 4, not 2.
but 3.
And I might be looking for a co-host soon, so I'm taking applications.
Oh shit!
Taking applications.
You heard
yo,
of
that
it?
yo. He first was like, yo, I should have Karina and you on the podcast. I'm like, I mean, we're done.
We're done. So
We got some free time, yo.
Yeah, we got some free time. So
I mean, I don't.
Nah, but for real though, why is this the last episode?
why is the last episode?
We're just
Got shit to do, Fridge.
You know,
we got
Eddin's
life to
busy,
live.
bro. Karina's busy,
That's not
and you know, I'm me.
Evan's famous now, so you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody famous here.
No one's famous. We
You
working
know what
for
it
that.
is that we know we can bring it back, so we don't mind ending it for a little bit.
We need to focus on other things right now.
Yeah, there's other things we got to focus on right now.
Alright.
I don't like that he's looking on the
I need to
side.
focus on other things.
On the real though, I appreciate y'all coming out with the podcast. You guys have been very great.
High key though, you already know if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't do it. I was like, hold on, Fridge got a podcast? We need a podcast.
Like, fuck that guy. We can make us.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Nah, imagine.
Nah, but I'm a fan of your podcast. I'm a fan of the TMI podcast. You know.
Yo, what's your favorite episode?
I'm dead. Huh?
What's your favorite episode?
Hey, since you a fan, bro,
Yeah, what's your favorite episode?
Oh, my favorite was when I was in Mexico, the Mexico series, and the one I was.
Damn, I believe
Damn,
it.
bitch.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Hey,
That
yo,
was a
Fridge,
good
we're a
episode.
little lit right now. If I were to tell you what my favorite episode is,
What?
my favorite,
keep
Fridge,
breaking up.
Fridge, my favorite episode is, my favorite episode is, Fridge. My favorite is, shout out to Fridge. We love Fridge.
I Dan's got to text him because that's his stuff.
Crazy.
No, he knows I'm
That's
kidding. He knows I'm kidding.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
I'm just happy that I could figure something out like that while I'm lit. That's how I know I'm happy in my life. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Shout out to Fridge. We had him on.
Yeah, we did like
that
2
one
episodes.
time. Yeah.
2 episodes.
Oh, 2?
Oh no, I'm lying.
I
We had
don't
him.
listen to
We had him one
episodes.
time on a Zoom, and then I was on their
So
episode.
I'm laughing in my head because I'm like, damn, he probably knows I'm like.
No, I told him. He was like, I can tell. That's what he said.
Oh, it's all love though. I swear to God. Oh yes, but yeah. How did we even get to that? I don't know, but that's the epitome of this podcast. If y'all listening from episode 1 to now, this is the epitome. I go on rambling on this stuff.
Damn, I
Karina-
We
did.
deviate so badly.
Karina and Hector kind of hold me down, and they're like, "Yo,
Bring you back. We bring you back.
yeah, I guess we can make a combo of it." No, I bring myself back. Fuck out of here.
I humble you. What do you mean?
I mean, Karina humbles you.
That's what, but 100%. That is why I'm like, yo, Karina's perfect for this podcast. You're perfect because you laugh at my jokes. Karina
And I'm
humbles
like,
me.
that's not
So
funny.
I feed it, and then she just takes it away.
You just enjoy the moment, and then Karina's like, nah. But okay. So we went through the start,
The middle?
the middle, which where we went through like tough times. It ain't really tough times. They're
It
times
wasn't tough. It was just like shit that we didn't really want because for
mean,
us,
It just kind of sucks that you really wanted it, and then me and
we
Hector,
couldn't deliver.
we couldn't deliver because we're not talkative.
But can y'all think about the fact that for a year and change, y'all still delivered? In my
we
opinion,
tried.
to deliver.
in my opinion, y'all still
Deliver.
delivered for a year
tried,
and change.
yeah.
There'll be like maybe like you would know.
But the
You would know there was
episode
a
that
couple
you
of
didn't,
episodes where I was
you were
like,
you would speak up on it.
when I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
you were
fuck
like, you
is
really
we
want this?
doing? Yeah.
Like we do, but like we're
Son.
not you.
Yo, I was like, but I never wanted y'all to be me. Ever. How fun would this be if y'all were
It was
me?
all. It was. We were just talking over each other. Like,
Yeah,
all the time.
how fun of the sound I'm lit. How fun would this be if y'all were if it was all the same person?
It wouldn't be.
Nah, I don't think that's I don't think that's the reality of a conversation either. There's listeners, and then there's like people who respond, and then there's people who are just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna react." And it's just like that's just how podcast is, and egotistical. but yeah. There was a couple of times where I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is we doing?
I really want this." I'm like, I mean,
Yo,
I
we've
do,
had
like,
dickhead business meetings.
Our business
That's
meeting.
already know though.
We
yo.
definitely had like 2.
Yo, she showed us real love, and she was like, "Yo, y'all want
That's another
this?"
cousin of
And I
mine.
swear to God, I've never seen Hector and Karina be like, "Oh fuck, we want this."
do we want this?
Yo,
I feel like at that point, because we did this like mid quarantine when we were trying to figure out like, yo, and the reason I want to go into that like so slightly is not like in disrespect. It's like the reality of like, yo, if y'all want to do something, even as especially as podcasting, which is like the popular thing right now, like that's a real thing you got to figure out. Do you really want to do this? Do you really know what you want to talk about? Do you know the branding? Like that is a real thing. Like you be seeing like shows like Brilliant Idiots and Horrible Decisions, all the popular shows, and you're like, oh, like I could go talk about sex. Oh, I could give you a funny retrospect about something, blah, blah. It's not that easy, yo. We've done it for almost a year and change. We know we got podcasts. I'm very certain that Karina could go on a podcast.
Be on a resume like, yo,
and talk some shit, and it will be like the most minimal, but she knows what she's doing. The same thing for you. You could go on and go talk some shit, and you're more comfortable in comparison to like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, like
I mean, when we first started, that's crazy. I'm like, you want me to talk?
Yeah,
for more than like 10 seconds.
Right now,
I don't know if I can deliver for you, baby, but I'll try.
Hector, I feel like, and this is like I feel like you will go on with the pressure of it, but Karina will not. Karina won't shut down, but she'll be like, and she
won't show up.
Yeah, nah, she'll show up, but it'll be like so minimal. But I feel like you definitely talk way more now, especially when we were doing episodes by ourselves. Fucking Hector.
I'm sorry, baby. But we're here now.
Ain't nothing to be sorry about either, because we're ending.
What's funny is that like Hector decided not to continue on with the podcast because we had like a structure, and then we didn't continue on with the structure. We didn't.
Yeah, didn't continue the structure.
No, we did not. I'm just
didn't.
like in my head, like, oh, yo, Hector could have joined us.
Because at that point, it's funny because I thought the same thing. At that point, I was like, damn, we shouldn't really do this structure anymore, because but that's how we learned. Realistically, that's how we learned. We were like, oh yeah, that's kind of not whack, but
it's like the structure doesn't.
It wasn't it for the group. And then regardless, you still winded up being back here.
I came back
because realistically, I mean, it's not like no one was gonna stop you. No one was gonna. I was never as a person who I would say as a person who I will say coordinates this whole thing. I will never have been like, if Hector says that he wants to come and record an episode,
he's never coming back.
Fuck that motherfucker. He'll never record here ever again. Hey, Hector. Like, yeah. And that's the reality about like this ending or whatever, is there's no animosity, and that's what makes it so sweet.
Yeah.
You don't want to, if they're your friends for real, don't end it on a bad note, and don't even end it on a fake note. Just be like, if you don't fuck with them, just tell them you don't fuck with them, and that's it. Don't overextend it. I hate that shit.
Because I hate living in.
If I don't fuck with somebody, you'll know. Yeah. I hope, and shout out to the people I don't fuck with. If I don't fuck with you, you know.
He's like extra nice for no reason.
Yo, if he's extra nice to you,
I
don't start questioning that shit.
I realized this the other day. I was like, yo, like I'll be more like at
my stomach is growling. I'm sorry. My shit's hungry. Growling over here.
I realized if I don't fuck with you, if I fuck with you, I won't be as nice.
No.
If I fuck with you, I still will be mildly concerned about your feelings and probably try to say things nicer. Right? If I don't fuck with you, I'll be so nice. So nice. Too nice.
Fake.
Almost too nice. So if someone realizes I'm too nice to them, or if I don't joke with you at all, I don't really fuck with you. We're cool. I just don't fuck with you like that. You know, that's just how I do it. How do you know you fuck with somebody?
Bro, I'm very fluid. So you
are very fluid.
It's like I don't know. Like it's either you're like I'm interacting with you and we're like cool, or I just like don't talk to you.
The reason why I could fuck with you, just so you know, is that like I know it's like as a guy, some dudes in my past they would just be so insecure with their sexuality, right? There's a difference between not being secure with your sexuality and like you don't joke like that. Those are two different things. Because I understand if a dude doesn't want to joke a certain way or a girl doesn't want to joke a certain way. But I also could feel when like someone's not like so certain about their sexuality.
And you burp too. That's crazy.
And I burp too, right? Where it's like, oh, I can't make a little like gay joke, and you won't be like, yo, chill.
Yo, that's gay.
Compared to like, oh, like you don't joke like that. Okay, cool, my bad. You don't joke like that. I get it, right? But there'll be some dudes where they can't joke like that, and they're like,
they can't take the joke.
they're like high key,
Right.
like, not high key, but like low key homophobic.
Yeah.
Like low key homophobic.
Like, I could just say, like, yo, Eddin, take out your cocks and let me suck it. And
I'm like,
you'd be
bet when?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. That's funny to me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Girls be like, yo, take this shit out. Let me suck that shit.
If Hector, high key, if Hector was gay, I'd still make the same exact joke. Because it's a comfortability. You're like, oh, cool. Like, you can make that joke and you're chilling.
It's fine.
Some dudes, and I respect being a dude and everything like that. But like, yo, some dudes cannot make a fucking joke. So
I
I
need to
appreciate you for
lighten up.
for being so. I love you too. And you see, I didn't have to be like, I love you, bro.
No homo.
That should be funny. There's some
Yeah,
dudes,
yo.
there's some dudes I fuck with OD hard, and I'm like, I love you, bro. But it's just you just gotta do it.
I sometimes I question whether I should write I love you or just love you. There's a big difference since I love you.
Think I love you just does that?
I don't know. I don't
said
know.
that shit that day we were talking about ending the podcast too. She was like, I love you. And I was like, me too.
I know, I saw that. I was like, okay.
But I meant it in the best of interest. But I just thought it was funny because I was like, damn, like that shit made it a little awkward. I was like, damn, like I know we're like not this is the last episode, like, but damn, you don't gotta like make it the last episode.
It's my role.
I'm over here like texting Hector, so I'm like, yo, I think she thinks this is the last episode. What the fuck's wrong with her?
He didn't-
Little
I didn't
you know.
But yeah. And then Karina, I don't know, bro. You're cool. I don't. It's like I feel like if I were to try to like give it a definition, then now I'm faking it. Then I'm like, oh,
Karina's Karina.
Karina has heard some of my most fucked up jokes before.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could be worse.
I feel like that's why she doesn't. She's like, don't laugh at Eddin's jokes because he's a dickhead.
Because she knows, even during my most fucked up jokes, oh, this guy's just trying shit out.
I know he means well.
Oh, 100%. You see me at like really great. Karina it's so weird. Karina likes how I treat service people.
I guess.
Oh damn, never mind. Maybe
you thought wrong,
hey,
baby.
Edit this shit out, Eddin. All right, Eddin. You said one time that you like how I treat Uber riders. I don't know if you remember this.
When
then
have I
She was
said
probably
this?
lit, bro.
You probably were.
Was I lit?
And then after that, I was like, damn, I should be treating Uber riders right. I treat Uber riders right. Drivers.
There's a positivity that came out of that.
I guess so.
I've never treated Uber drivers wrong ever.
No.
But still,
Yeah, you always treat your service people right because they're giving you a service.
yeah. Why the fuck am I gotta be rude to people? Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna be rude to my friends. That's
I
different.
mean, that's a different thing.
yeah, that's different. I'm gonna be a dickhead to them.
That's consensual.
All right, we went
That's
through this.
consensual. Like, did we sign a waiver? It was like, yo, you can be rude to me.
Yeah.
I guess we kind of.
Basically.
Yeah, that was the last joke that Hector made that it didn't hit. That's crazy.
We could like just put like a thing.
I'm not gonna be doing work like that, bro. This shit's gonna be cut and then put out.
Just you know that thing in the Western films, that little tumbleweed.
Oh, tumbleweed.
Just
If
like
you figure out how to do that, then I'll put it up.
nah, I ain't do that shit.
Yeah.
On that note, because I didn't love saying that shit.
Is there anything else?
That being said,
Is there anything else?
Did you
about-
get any questions?
I did, but that's like the.
honestly, that's the last thing.
Okay.
I
We're
wanted to
getting
talk.
there. We're getting there now, 100%. But is there anything else?
Don't get into business with your friends.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, you know what?
I've
You know
heard
what?
that.
What
I've
they
heard
say
that a
is,
lot of
it's true,
times.
don't
I'm like,
do
no,
that.
you know what? Nah, fuck that. People just saying that because they can't really handle with people. I'm like,
Nah, yeah, don't do
because
it.
they don't have a true strong friendship. Not even that. Just don't do
Don't
it.
do it,
it's
bro.
just like it's just because people have different goals, different standards, different
Yeah.
things in their life
Yeah.
going on. This is like they're not gonna be on the same level that you are at,
Yeah.
and it's not gonna work out.
I think that level of expectation shouldn't be left for your friends when it comes to business. It's a whole different thing. And I think, I swear to God, if there was something I were to live by, that's one of them. Because,
Don't take a business with your friends.
yeah, because it doesn't come from a bad place. And you know what? It would make me feel, I'll be honest, it would make me feel bad. Because I'd be like, dang, like they don't want to do this. or this isn't happening, and it's not a fault. It would feel like a fault, straight up.
Yeah.
It would feel like a fault. It's not a fault. It's just a reality of a situation.
Personally, I'm not as ambitious as you. That's just the reality of it. Reality of it.
You said it right.
I did it?
Yeah,
I think I did.
You didn't sound.
Reality of it. So that's why I'm just like,
It's not that you weren't as ambitious as me.
He doesn't see it that way.
You weren't as
committed.
as committed to podcasting.
Podcasting, yeah.
It's not a generalization of
Your
you doing
ambitions.
stuff. No, because you have ambitions. Because you're here doing dog training now.
Not yet.
You're on
Soon
the
come.
road
On the
of
road
dog
to
training. You want to get your
that.
dog
Soon
fucking
come,
trained.
baby.
If you want that bitch to sit, see? It works though. It works. If you want that bitch to sit, you know who to call. Ghostbusters.
Go
What?
Me.
My bad.
Ghostbusters.
But yeah, you weren't as ambitious of podcasting as I was, but that is the reality of
Because
it.
podcasting is your life.
That's
And
my life.
That's not my life.
It's become your life.
It's become my life.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's your life. Like it's
and I'm gonna say the same thing for you.
It's currently your life.
Because Hector was doing sound and shit like that. I'm like, oh, Hector does sound. He'll be fine with it. And then it's like, nah. And I'm like, all right.
I mean, I've dabbled in not. To say I've dabbled in sound is me like diminishing myself. I've worked in sound like
done it.
since like 2015.
You got paid for
and
it.
you know, I've
made
done
money
gigs.
from
I've done.
But you
sound
made money
work.
from doing video and shit, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
That's not talking. That's just recording.
that's a whole different thing. But
So it's like we've definitely been in the field in that sense, but it's like podcasting is its own thing where you have to like speak your thoughts and like come up with things to talk about. And like that's a whole different aspect for me and for Karina, I would say. I'm not gonna talk for you, but like, and so it's a little harder for us. So
Mansplaining.
I'm not mansplaining to nobody. I'm just talking my thoughts to
You
people.
just call her a
Talking your
thought? Oh
thoughts.
my fucking God.
You're a fucking
look
thought.
at that's hot.
Thotty. Make
hot.
It's hot. And that's how we deviate, baby.
But yeah, 100%. I love that though. I do love that. I love that we go off of whatever topic it is. It's just funner that way, or more fun, whatever you want.
It doesn't feel fake. It feels natural. It feels like it feels true to us. I hate when, not that I hate is a strong word.
If you hated how we did that formatting when we were trying to do the ill topics, I understand.
I didn't hate it. I dislike that I
was a
couldn't
lot of
live up
work.
to the expectation.
Okay.
I dislike that I couldn't meet that standard that you wanted, and that felt on me because I couldn't put in the time for it because I was working a lot more at that time that we were doing the format where I was working like 5 days a week.
Lot more.
And I didn't have time to actually like do research.
Like
and on top
retail
of that,
takes out a lot
I
of
was
you.
tired, and then a part of me was like, if I have time to do other things, I could have put time. There was a part of me like I definitely could have put time to actually do the research and actually put in that effort to like make it work, but I didn't. And so I was like, hate is a strong word. I dislike myself for not putting in that time into it.
Right.
So I was like, if I'm not doing this for us, then I feel like I'm doing a disservice for like us as a group. So I feel like I should just step out, and that's why
And that's when Hector did take a step back. And he was like, all right, well, I don't want to do this. And then we were like, fuck. Well, I mean, hikey, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn, because I didn't want it to be a place where it was like, oh, when now it's just me and Karina. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I would have ever thought that if one of us had to like move back, I thought it was gonna be you. Straight up, love you, love you so much. Would have thought it was gonna be you.
no lies.
Only because I think he would have stuck out more. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna still do it.
Yeah, just gonna ride the wave.
Even though I should have thought better and thought it was gonna be you.
Exactly.
And you did.
From the get, Karina was like,
Karina was like so off of it. It was like, nah, fuck that. You want me to do what?
I mean, say what you want.
Nah. But yeah, but here we are.
I feel like Karina would have been someone like, I'm gonna be straight up and like, nah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, we're men. We want to speak for you. So
I don't want to say that. Like, yo, what you want to say?
I mean, how do you feel?
Nah,
She's gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
it's not at that point. Maybe she would have cried earlier.
She's gonna cry.
Are you really gonna cry? Yeah, you know her well. You know her well. Oh no!
Because it's love. Because you know why? Because shout out to Harrison for giving us
Harrison,
our first like
you're
real sound sample or sound bite. Because that shit was fun. And he was our first guest too. But yeah, I mean, again, that's the reality of it, and it's fun. And this is why we're doing this, because it's like we're lit and everything. But you know what's interesting is that I knew even lit. It's like when you drink with people, you know when it's like good energy.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely drank with people and it's like bad energy or it's not good
When?
energy. Not with you guys.
Obviously.
There's other people in passing. I'm like, oh, this guy's or this girl is too aggressive or too
much.
too annoying or too and it's not their fault.
Too much.
Maybe me on brand. It maybe me and that person just didn't click. In that sense of being like lit and shit like that. So it's like when you get to be able to be kind of inebriated with other people and just be able to talk to people on camera or off camera. And then
We talk so much.
we do, but then
off
conversations, but how much further are conversations from us now? Damn, there's a tear on her right eye.
No, she's don't even talk about it. She's trying to come back.
How further away are conversations from us
They're
now?
pretty much on par. This
So when we
is
were
how
like,
talk.
yeah, that's why it's fun. That's why I couldn't do it with other people because it's like now I'm gonna force it. But then honestly, if I were to push more of a lifestyle career of podcasting, it would have to be more constructive.
Business, more constructive, more like
Yeah,
focus on a goal, not trying to build up. More like you guys are like here for work.
yeah, but you could also keep a good energy with those people because I mean I do it now. I do it now when I work for these podcasts I do. It's just that's how it is. But yeah, that's the reality of the situation, which I think is cool. Don't you think so?
She was trying to clean up her
pretty cool.
tear.
I know. I was just fucking with you,
Baby
but
girl.
she's the crybaby of ours.
Would you say she's crybaby?
100%.
You easily cry?
Crybaby is the one who cries the most.
Me.
I cry too.
No, the most.
The most.
Oh,
But she cries for more things than than
you
we.
feel more?
That doesn't mean she feels more. Maybe, but it doesn't mean she feels more. I just think she'll be easier to cry. She'll be easier to make that action happen
Then
than you. But it doesn't mean that you
I
cry
would have
more.
been an amazing actress, but I don't.
Probably.
Yeah.
Do you think you can cry in command?
Oh yeah. I
Oh
can.
no.
yeah.
Yeah, but then I feel like you have to get into deep, dark thoughts.
Yeah.
And that's not fun.
No.
Puppies dying. No.
The heart.
Where are we? Okay, so we went from the start to the middle. We diverged to blow blow. We went to the complications, quote unquote complications of the
Of getting
podcast,
bit.
and the reality of
friends.
podcasting. By the way, the reality of podcasting. Where else do we go before we go into questions and end this bitch?
I think that's it. We're just
I feel like we're trying to drag it on. Just go to the questions.
Nah, I'm not even trying to drag it on. That's why I'm not even like where do we
Oh.
go? Because I'm like I'd rather just ask out loud. Like what are we?
I mean,
There's no outline for this bitch. There's no nothing.
Honestly, we didn't have an
Whoever's
outline.
listening who was dedicated and wanted to hear some real ass conversation, here you go. And for whoever listens to this, I'm gonna be so like weird about it, quote unquote. Whoever listens to this like 5 years from now in 2026, this is a real ass fucking conversation topic that you're listening to right now. So just admire that.
And if
I'll suck our own cocks for that. Yeah, admire it. Admire that this is a real combo between friends about a podcasting situation that we're deciding to just move on because we just love each other. Straight up. That's what it is.
If y'all want to keep talking to us,
Y'all can
we
still
here.
talk to us. We all still, I mean, look, you can catch me on my streams. You can catch me on IG. You can catch me on the podcast I do. You can catch Hector. Karina's dog training.
just catch
question.
You can.
No.
Yo, it's like we're here. We're definitely. I feel like we're honestly a really, really, really fun group to like.
We're
just
here.
100%.
vibe
We're
with.
queer.
Exactly.
You know what?
queer.
Yeah, I'll say that.
No,
Yeah,
we're
here,
queer.
We're queer. Yeah, we're queer.
We're queer.
We're here. We're
baby.
queer.
I told you stories.
The man in me, the machismo in me is like queer.
Queer.
Is it really?
So slightly. I don't know why.
So you're not fully machismo.
You just have to like.
I feel like
that.
you have a machismo in you.
I do, but it's not enough for me to be like, I gotta prove I'm straight.
Okay,
It's just like,
that's good.
but it's more
why I
like,
fuck with you.
hey, yo, chill, I'm straight.
Yeah, you'd be like, yo, pause. Okay,
But
continue.
that's funny. But that's just funny to me.
Ayo, pause.
No homo.
Pause is funny as fuck.
Homo and pause and ayo is
Hey,
so
yo.
funny. If you go on my Twitch, thank you, Eddin. Twitch.tv/, thank you, Eddin.
Yo, promote that shit.
And
No,
you
say
hear
it
us,
clearly,
and it's
say it
straight
clearly.
Up me and the boys on Discord, I will say the most quote unquote homo and or gay shit, just because I think it's funny for my very over masculine friends to be like, "Hey, yo, that sounded
Hey, yo,
mad
pause.
gay," because it's funny. No disrespect to any gay people or anything like that. We love y'all, straight up.
100%.
It's just fucking funny. That's
You
just
hope
it.
so?
What?
100%. She said, I would
I
hope,
hope so.
Oh no, yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah. See, look, he's still
I make an effort to be as gay as possible
100%.
on that Discord.
I'm sure you know it makes people uncomfortable.
I know it does. That's why
And
I make
it's
an
just
effort to do it.
and he
Like,
does
yo,
it because
get comfortable.
It just shouldn't. Don't make it uncomfortable for you.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, before we get into questions, the fastest serious thing. Damn, I forgot the hashtag, and I'm not even trying to be fake right now. I want to be fake. And
what's the hashtag?
I remember,
Hashtag.
and that shit is dead ass on my story.
Yo, hashtag that.
Stop Asian hate, straight up.
Oh yeah.
Baby, yeah.
Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Support people.
Stop hating.
Stop fucking being dickheads, yo. Dead ass. So whoever listens to our podcast and is a
Podcast?
dickhead, yeah, no, our podcast.
Podcast.
Podcast is the Thai version, but whoever listens to that, it's pad Thai. Get it? Bow. I can't make it in that shit. Nah, but
Yo, is that a plant?
it's not a bamboo.
That's a new
See,
plant.
look,
right?
bam, more Asian jokes.
That's a new plant?
No,
That's the same plant that we had on?
There's
Okay.
another one in there. Though.
a real plant?
Okay.
Yeah,
Baby. Yeah,
no, for real. Stop Asian hate and Black Lives Matter and all support all minorities, bro. Dead ass.
There's
We're-
there's no room for hate in this world. I mean,
Nah, there's room for hate in this world. Fuck out of here. I be
Hate
hating,
is a strong
I be
word.
hating mad shit.
I'm-
I don't be hating Asian people.
you can hate things. Don't hate your fellow
situations and
beings.
things. Yeah, don't hate people, bro.
We all
That's
here
just
trying to
whack.
live our lives.
OD. And if you want to take this podcast out of context, yeah, just do it. Who
Don't take
cares?
a contest.
Yeah.
Please.
Don't.
One day we had an episode, me and Karina, because you weren't there. And we were
wasn't?
like, yo, don't take this shit out of context. People are gonna take mad shit out of context. If one of us blows up for some reason, like
Just like Eddin.
take all the shit. Why gotta be
Just like
Eddin?
Eddin.
Just like Eddin.
Why
Yo,
is
you
it
know
only
what you're
Eddin?
gonna be doing in the next year or so?
Yeah, you whore.
I mean, you know what you're gonna be doing.
See, now take that out of
Doggy.
context.
That's crazy.
Eddin Martinez called Karina a whore. Now they won't even say Karina. They'll be like
Toxic masculinity.
Mexican co-host a whore.
That's crazy.
They would
Yeah,
100%.
they would.
100%.
Because
They'd
you
be
look
like,
mad
it has to be
Mexican.
Mexican co-host.
Sorry, this guy is.
But yeah, no, yeah, I love people, bro. Like, don't be a dickhead. I be hating people. I don't really care for a lot of people and all that shit. But like, for real,
We need to like disassociate ourselves from this word hate. Hate is a strong word.
shut your bitch ass up.
Don't manifest
Like, just
that
don't,
shit.
just don't
Dislike.
be dickheaded people. Like, you don't have to like somebody. Just respect them.
Yeah, bro.
That's it. That's really it. Just respect people. That's it. Like, just don't be fucked up. All right, let's do questions, and then we're out of here.
Yeah, baby. You
Which thank you so much for dealing with this for this.
Thank
long
you, Eddin.
quote. Get it,
I love
right.
that. That's a great thing. That you
Hector? You start off because I know I don't have that.
All right, so I'll just go with like because I think we hit 2 of my questions. I had like 1, 2, 3. I have 5 questions.
Okay.
God damn, that's like 5 more than I got.
Really?
That's like
You got none?
No, I got 2.
Okay. So like we hit the how the TMI start. We hit that.
We did that.
And I would say that we touched upon like why did McSwag take some time off?
oh
Yeah, we
right yeah.
You did, right?
Shout out to Brian. I know that was Brian. Who did
That was definitely
Shout out to Brian. Brian is like our first. Brian is straight up. I think
Not our
our first dedicated fan
Outside of
He put bars.
outside of like the people that we already knew.
that we already knew. Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian. He came from the Flagrant family. Shout out to the Flagrant family, all of them, because they showed me love as their turkey. apparently. But yeah,
So then we also touched on like we want Fridge on another episode.
Well,
so that was Fridge.
Fridge
You were
came on,
it
baby.
Fridge,
for
you
the
were
last
on it.
episode.
You're on
Before and now,
it. Yeah, you
and never again.
You FaceTimed us before we started recording.
Never again.
yeah, and then I was like, we gotta.
We're not even recording, man.
Yeah.
But like we're here. So I have 2 more questions left. So I'll do this one. How the fuck did y'all decide what topic to talk about next?
We randomly. That's a joke. I hit up the group chat,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
weed.
And you're like, you want to talk about this? And we're like, yeah.
yeah.
And
That's it.
initially it was Eddin for the most part, like bringing up the topics. Like I would do like some research on Reddit and like try to like bring up things that we would talk about. I put it in the group chat. Karina, Karina was there. She would give her input.
Okay, yeah.
And then once we had that structure, then it was like Eddin pretty much set up a broad list of things we could talk about, and then it was up to us to like set up like and find
Yeah, if y'all were comfortable, then we out.
yeah, and then we were like talk about that. We were like do that. That's pretty much how we. Other than that, we just
kinda
talk,
winged it.
we just talk shit.
Yeah, we kind of winged it.
It's a good episode.
We're naturals, baby.
Yeah, baby. And then my last question. It was not. I mean, I don't think that was the only real question. Not 2 questions, but the last question was word of the week.
I don't know, bro. Make one up for a good time's sake.
Look up something while we answer.
Nah, think about something.
While we answer questions.
Oh, I got one.
The hell, I was gonna say.
You got one?
No, I don't really
You can
have
have
one. It's not a
2.
word. I was just gonna say it.
We can have quick 2 ones.
My quote was, "If it's up, then it's stuck." That's
That's not a
then
word.
but that's a phrase, and we can like make
You guys ready? I got one.
those song we were listening to.
This piqued my interest.
This piqued your interest.
Piqued my interest. How do you spell peak?
Peak?
Nope.
Peak.
Word of the week is peak. Pique. And shout out to Ruben and everybody in my fucking chat. Because I didn't learn this. It's peak. Pique.
Yes, this is different.
Peak
word.
is a feeling of irritation or resentment resulting from a slight, especially to one's pride. To stimulate or feel irritated or resented. When you feel a peak of interest, it's just a feeling.
Yes.
Not a P-A-K.
Peak is a site. Is a height of a mountain.
There's a height.
Yeah.
But there's also a peak.
Oh, there's a word for
There's
it.
peak.
I just assumed that was a word for that.
Which I did too.
Because there's a height is the highest point of something.
Right.
So I would assume that that's the same thing for feelings.
Right.
But it's
and I feel
peak
that. I thought the same thing too.
Yeah.
So peak is Pique. If y'all didn't want a word of a week, y'all fucking got it. And shout out to who asked for that. Brian?
Oh, sorry.
I'm thinking it's Brian.
Yeah, it was Brian actually.
Shout out to Brian.
It was Brian.
Thank you for that. That's a great question. Yeah. That was it. You didn't know either, did you?
Fucking, you learned
Karina's the smarter one here. I'm dead ass. Karina's the smartest one here. So if she didn't know that, then
If you don't know, now you know.
Hey, synergy. Now you want to do that? Anyways, Karina, what's the question you got? Or did we answer it already?
Okay.
No, she had a question that she wanted to save.
Oh, you have your
She
own
only
question?
had one.
I only have one
What was the question? From who?
from Lorena.
Shout out to
yeah,
her.
it was-
Yeah, motherfucker, you didn't
Lorena!
answer on my shit. Come on.
That's
It
crazy.
likes me better.
Shucks, you better.
When are y'all gonna hang out with me? The fuck?
You know what's funny is that we've probably talked about it like a good number of times to actually hang out with you and to have you on the
We
pod.
actually did.
Like a good number
The
of times.
conclusion is that like Eddin has to be careful, you know.
Yeah, I have to be especially careful due to certain things.
Circumstances.
Certain things.
Certain things to hang out with people. So no disrespect to you, but we love you and we care about you. We appreciate your
Maybe
TikToks.
like in a couple of months.
Yeah.
You know, the president was like, yo, by May 1st, it's available to
Everything
all.
is open.
Oh yeah, all the vaccines are
vaccines,
available to
for
like
the
adult
vaccines.
people.
Yeah, but you ain't doing it.
That's a different topic, baby.
Yo.
That's a
I
whole
don't
different
think it will make it any better.
No,
than-
it's not. But now that it's available to a lot of people, then it's like, if it's
better.
available to everybody, then at some point, we'll be at a point where it's like, COVID's gone.
Yo, appointments are hard.
Not gone, but like COVID will be
My girl did it.
a
Bro.
thing in the past.
Appointments are hard.
Yo.
Like I'm trying to look for appointments and
May 1st, baby.
It shouldn't be that hard.
I'm essential, so
May 1st, baby.
Not even you're fat. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like
wow,
people,
that's funny.
due to the BMI regulation in the United
I'm
States,
obese.
technically you're
Fat.
obese, and so am
Yeah?
I. Yes,
Technically, I'm obese.
we're obese
Damn.
because we got that big fucking cocks. Yeah.
Oh my god,
I
Oh,
can't.
sorry.
or like a cut you.
I got a big cock too.
I can cut you too.
Thank you.
Damn, I haven't shaved my pubes in a minute.
What?
Oh, sorry, that's not the way we're talking about. Anyways,
What?
but yeah, Lorena, once this shit chills out, I swear to God, the hangout we're gonna have is gonna be fucking
Yeah,
dope.
maybe summer.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the TV in a minute.
Yeah, we have it on TV. Not that we're gonna use it anymore. Was that it?
That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, here I have
Yeah.
a couple questions and we're gonna go. Which thank you guys so much for being here.
We love y'all.
Yeah, we love y'all for real.
We'll be here.
This is fun. We were literally
Okay.
talking to random people
Yeah.
in front of us for a minute. These are the questions, right? All right,
not
cool.
what we do.
This comes from Kevin.
Stop it.
Shout out to Party God Kev.
How do you got Kev?
Fan of the stream, fan of the podcast. Top 3 porn categories.
Top 3 point category.
Porn.
Porn.
category. Well,
Latina. FFM.
FFM.
What's FFM?
What's that?
Google it. And blowjobs.
Oh, female, male. Yeah.
And blowjobs?
I'm a man, bro. I am a machismo man.
Fucking straight.
We love the idea of 2 women and 1 dude. I don't know why.
Fucking straight.
Yeah. So yeah, those
What was
are
the
my-
last one?
Blowjobs.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a dude.
No, you Karina.
I'll be thinking about that sometimes. I'm like, damn, I'm a fucking dude, bro.
You're a dude.
Quote unquote, like the most stereotypical. I love blowjobs. I like the idea of a 2 women, 1 dude, threesome, and I love my Latino woman.
So straight.
Yeah,
So straight.
Karina.
Go ahead.
All right, so
I have to think about it.
Damn, the most
There's
person has to go next.
the most indecisive person is gonna go. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
'Cause
Imagine
you know.
Dave
So
stopped the recording. That'd be crazy.
I'd be wild. No, we trust him. So there's no like order, like hierarchy.
No, just
Oh.
three.
Just
So
top
it's hentai,
wow.
Latina,
Of course.
and hardcore. I would say.
Cool.
Okay.
Karina.
Doggy, strap on, and
So many choices.
I know. I'm just trying to like think.
That has to be a good third one.
I don't know. This like fuck hard count as one.
So hardcore.
I guess so. Yeah.
Fuck hard.
Yeah.
Like that hardcore shit.
Hardcore.
What's your guilty pleasure? Things that taste like cucumber.
Twilight.
Cucumber flavored things. That's that crazy?
I fucking love Twilight.
I honestly didn't know that you loved Twilight.
I fucking love Twilight.
A guilty pleasure.
That's
So
not
you
bad.
think you love things that taste like cucumber?
There's like cucumber mint shit. There's like the cucumber thing you can put on your eyes. There's like cucumber water. I don't like it that often, but I like it. I fuck with it. And
Guilty
I'll look at it and be
pleasure?
like, cucumber.
Stupid. I love
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't. This is where like my indecisiveness, like, or my not even indecisiveness. I would say like more of like
Nope.
I've never thought about it.
Indecisiveness.
Okay, guys, my indecisiveness. I just never really thought about it. I'd be like, I can categorize this as my guilty pleasure.
All right, here we go.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. I don't have
is your guilty pleasure not
like
being
I
able to
honestly would have to what.
Says your guilty pleasure not being able to decide on things.
Probably no, exactly. Because I don't
choose.
I don't have any pleasure from that. Like I don't gain any pleasure from that.
You'll have something.
Like if anything, if something comes up, if I can like really like, or if it hits me like later on, I'll be like, all right, I'll put it on the
You have a couple questions to
and
decide
I can
on.
see
So. This is also from Kevin. These three were from Kevin. What's your best pickup line? I don't ever use this. Ever. I've never used this ever for real.
Right.
Hector, is your dad an astrologist?
No.
Because I can see the stars in your eyes.
Stop.
I've never used that in my life, and I never will.
Stop.
But that's my.
Is that from the Big Bang Theory?
No, but that's just, no. I'm not a fucking loser.
Of course.
I love that show, but like one of the characters is an astrologer, so he uses that line
Oh, he does?
Oh, does he?
or something along that line.
Oh. Karina, I already know.
Where does a
He's an
spaceman
astrophysicist. I'm sorry,
hang out?
A what?
a spaceman hangout.
Where does an astronaut hang out?
Where?
An astronaut.
Space bar.
That's really your best pickup
My
line?
best one.
Is it one you know?
Hector,
I may have another one, but
Yo, let me look at me real quick.
look at him.
I don't have a pickup line. You want to
he
know
just
why?
dances.
Because I just dance. I don't talk. I use my
You got
body.
those hips, ma.
I use my body to pick up.
Karina gave me the eyes like, yo, we at me.
I don't have a pickup line. Sorry, guys.
Drake or Bruno?
Bruno,
Drake.
of course.
No, but I love Bruno so much. You know?
Yeah, that was hard. I was gonna be like, yo, quick.
You don't
but
know
I'm like,
how-
damn. But like, he's Drake.
what would-
But Bruno was like,
Bruno's killing it right now. Subsonic is the first thing I'm gonna go see when we're outside.
Really?
What would be your last meal on Death Row and why? We've talked about this before.
yeah,
Mole.
that was on the episode where we ate Karina.
Yeah, KBBQ.
KBBQ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
KBBQ. Which is not Korean barbecue, it's Korea.
Korean barbecue.
What would be your
Korean.
last meal on Death Row and why? Mine was lobster and shrimp because I'm allergic to crustaceans. So fuck it, I'm going out with a bang. Karina,
Mole.
mole.
Mole?
And which is that
Did
why
I-
we went to Mexico?
No, mole was.
Oh,
the
that might be
reason.
why we went to Mexico.
You think that's how we started the
Yeah.
conversation about
Yeah,
that?
Heike, yeah.
The idea?
So let's talk about it.
And then and then here comes them bitches at it and like, yo, we should go to Mexico to tape the thing. Korean's like,
Do it.
2 years later, so
we're waiting on
man, that shit is almost 2 years ago.
Um,
I
I
can
mean,
still help you,
COVID
buddy.
doesn't count, bro. Like
Yeah, COVID
2020
don't
doesn't count
Hector?
because you were definitely gonna go in 2020, weren't you?
I was.
Hector, choose something.
last meal?
I choose something. I don't recall what I said in that episode. Myself now, I don't know what it would be, but for the sake of time, tres golpes, mango,
Ooh.
shit does hit,
salami, eggs, and
That shit does
cheese
hit.
with cebolla.
Do I have any more? One last one. I don't think so because I think Brian also.
Is that it?
That's the same question.
I think Brian also just said the same thing on the TMI one, and if that's the case,
I think we're done.
then that's it. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for listening for the last year and change.
It's an end of an era.
Yeah, that's right. To the Too Much
End of an era?
Podcast, your weekly fix for your strange whip addiction. That's right. I'm gonna say it all.
Addiction.
Thank you so much for listening to us. We really appreciate it. We're three Latinos or Latino or Latinx or Latinas,
From the
whatever the fuck you
All
want to
that.
do.
All
From
that.
the BX, from New York. Appreciative of you guys just listening to us. Watch out for whatever shit we do in the future
100%.
because it's gonna be even more lit. Because this was lit, so it's gonna be even more lit. And yeah, make sure you live life as best as you can. Take control of whatever you can, and we love y'all. Thank you.
I
I don't know if y'all want to say anything else.
appreciate you. And I agree 100% with what he
if
said.
you got a dog, hit me up.
Yeah, if you get a dog, hit Karina up.
But shout.
So she could hit the dog up.
And if you want to just
No.
that's not what
No,
we do.
that's not what we do.
That's not,
That's
No.
not what we do.
She won't slap your bitch up.
Hey, slap your bitch up. That's a song.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I do this, Hector.
He's the
You
DJ.
think it was a coincidence?
I don't know. Yo, shout out to Camilla.
Oh my god!
God,
Shout out
yes.
to Camilla. She donated $10 to us to buy this motherfucking donut, and here we are.
Yo, this is that.
It's not a waste. It's not wasted. You'll see this donut often.
This will be a part of our lives.
Yeah.
It's gonna go with us wherever we go.
Yeah, this pink
So thank you.
frosted sprinkled donut.
Damn, that's crazy.
Thank you so much, guys. I don't know.
Phil.
What do we do?
Are you really gonna say bye this time around? Like, because you never say bye with us.
Yeah, she does.
No,
She goes like a second later.
She goes.
hi.
Oh yeah, but like legit on.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna say bye
I
on
feel like
three.
you're not.
for the official last one. Ready? On three. 1, 2, 3. Bye. Aw, that was cute.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry, huh?
I'm high key more thinking about, yo, can we order food? Like,
Yeah, I'm saying.
I guess God damn it.
Come hug me.
I'm fine. Okay. Rona doesn't exist. Rona doesn't exist.